I need to leave my glasses on. Got my aspirins. I cleaned this room 1,000 times, but can't remember since the murder. I should just earn up to $25 an hour. I could do this easily. Earn up to, please. Y'all crazy. I tell you. I hate when I go live. You put my Instagram up there. Check the connection. Here's my Instagram page in case somebody wants to go live or talk to me live. Hey, y'all on Instagram. Let me see if anybody's up here. Hang on, we're telling your followers situation. This reminds me so much of what they said before. Let me get a little organized here. I'm gonna start wearing foundation. Hey, how are you? Image, how you been? I don't know how to say your name. You got this long Innuperable Image Production. That's a long name. How you been? It's been a very interesting day. What time is it? I think it's this. I'm gonna take my glasses off so I can read right. Makes no sense. I'm waiting for people to come in. My aspirins. My body's been killing me. I got cold on my shoulder. So I went to the store and bought some alcohol to rub myself down. 91% alcohol. Rubbing it down is sad because you have to rub yourself down with alcohol. Because if you ask a man to rub you down, you already know what's going to happen once you turn your back. It's okay. I've been doing good. That's good to hear. You want to come on the live and talk to me or no? So instead of us, I can hear your voice. Because I know you can't be shy because you work in this whole production movie thing and stuff. Don't you got like a lot of movies and stuff you do? So you want to come on here and talk to me? I'm gonna hit, come on. Let me see if I can add you. You're a producer, playwright, and stuff. So we could talk about it if you accept it. If not, that's fine too. Either or, doesn't matter. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. Because I know you've been working on some next time I'm watching football. Y'all killed me. Hey, Miss Gilbert, what's up, mama? How you been? Hey, Lily, what's going on, love? How y'all doing today? How you been, Miss Gilbert? Hi, Soul Shred. What's up, mama? How you been, Miss Gilbert? How you been? Ain't heard from you in a minute. I thought you won that $1 billion lottery. Hey, babe, how are you? I'm here, girl. You already know. I need to buy some non-alcohol. No, I bought some alcohol to rub myself down because I'm in pain. So I'm in pain. So I bought some, not the drinking alcohol, but the rubbing yourself down alcohol. Now I got my emergency drink, of course. That's when I feel really sad. I tell you, no matter how many times I paint my nails, it always look a hot mess. Mm-mm-mm. Let me put my glasses on. I'm in pain, but that's what I'm saying. I went to the dollar store and bought some 91% alcohol. It's 91%. Now I bought this other alcohol, it said for arthritis. But I was like, I really wasn't crazy about using alcohol only because I'm like, that dries out your skin, so I really didn't want to. Yeah, I got that too. I got tons of aspirins. But, let me stop this notification mess going on. Yeah, I took some aspirins. I don't like taking pills, but that pain is so hard. And it's right here. The pain is right here. Now, when I tell you pain, oh my God, it kills me. Yes, I hear worse. Yeah, I use alcohol. I went to dollar store, but this alcohol is 91%. Let me see if I can show it to you. This is 91%. And I think it works better because it's like 91%. And it's for like pain and stuff. So I haven't used it yet. But I know I needed something that's gonna be really good because it's 91%. That means it's supposed to work. Now I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I figure I take rub some Pyrex. I figure I rub myself down with that and put some lotion on top of it. And I can get out of pain. That pain be crazy. I'm okay, Lily. But you know what? I don't know if y'all wear foundation or not, but I didn't know foundation sinks into your skin and like drifts away. It like really drifts away. Hey Rick, it really drifts away. So I've been wearing, well, my whole goal for 2023 was I'm gonna start wearing makeup. Now, obviously, you know me, I'm freckle because I say I'm gonna wear it and I don't wear it. But I said I I, I said I was gonna start wearing foundation. And I've been trying to do makeup and stuff, but I think with me, I don't like wearing makeup. I'm trying to change my mindset. And I'm also trying to leave the blonde hair alone and do black hair for 2033. I used to Vicks on myself. Yeah, I got some Vicks it too. Also, I use Tangle Bowl and Vaseline. Tangle Bowl, what is that? to borrow more palm earlier. Oh, so you in pain too, like me, Miss Gilbert. Miss Gilbert, I'm gonna tell you, this pain it's like somebody taking a rock and just pushing it into you, right here. I mean, I'm like, oh my God. I mean, it's like somebody just taking a rock and just twisting. And when I tell you I'm in so much pain, I'm like, oh my God. And it's funny because you're trying to rub yourself down. I'm like, oh my God, this pain is crazy. I took 3 aspirins today, and normally I'll take one. And usually I try to take. I don't like to take no pills. And I know I must have a fever because I just took a bath, and I didn't take a hot bath. Like I like to take a really hot bath, but the bath water wasn't really hot to me, and I sat in it, so I knew that the pain pills have eaten my body. I mentioned my husband to my mother. She was absolutely insane. Okay, Rex. Oh, Tiger Ball is the Chinese rub. Camera that heals. Hey, Michael Bennett. Hey, Cornell. Hey, JC. Kicks, I think. Okay, so we're just going to talk about this subject at hand. We're talking about the subject at hand as far as the parents being supportive of the LG. Did I put the LGBTQ up there? I don't even know. I think I did. I'm still Miss Gilbert. I'm still doing things. I'm still not mentally well. I'm not well. I don't know if I'm ever going to get well again. I'm so mentally messed up that it's unbelievable. So this morning, I woke up and I was like, I was like, where is my loaf of bread? This is how you know something's wrong with me mentally. I'm still not well. Oh, sorry, honey. How are you being? Hey, Rex. I'm on solo. I think it helps, but still. Oh, okay. So I'm still not well. Every time I think I'm getting better, I'm not. And it's messed up because so this morning I woke up. I want to fix something to eat because you know I'm greedy. So I went to go make me some hot dogs. And I made the hot dogs and stuff. And you know, once you get the hot dogs, you want to get your bread. Now I like white bread. So I went to get the bread and there wasn't no bread in my refrigerator. So I'm looking through my refrigerator. I'm like, where's the bread? Now, when I do stuff like this, I'm always questioning everything because I know I do a lot of things that are really questionable. So I'm looking through my house. I'm looking for the bread. The bread could be in the garbage. The bread could be in the shampoo closet. The bread could be in the bathroom. Cause my mind be doing things. I feel like I'm walking in a trance sometimes. Like I do stuff and become very surprised at me when I found out I did something else. ASRB. So when I found out I did something else, which is shocking. So I'm like, oh my God. So I go and look, and I'm looking for the bread, which I don't find it. So I'm like, oh God, I gotta go to the store, which I do not want to do. Like I don't want to go to the store. I don't want to deal with the people. I don't want to deal with the lines. I don't want to deal with nothing. Let me see that. I was going to show you myself. I forgot I could. So I go to the store and I buy a few items. Now, remind you, I was only going to buy bread, but I bought some meat, bought some bread. And I hate the fact that we got to bring our own bags with us to the store. I hate it. Let me just take my glasses off. I wish I had resources to put you on the base. Thank you, Rex. I'm on blood pressure meds. I need to lose. Oh, you're on blood pressure pills. I got some blood pressure pills too. I'm supposed to be on, but I don't really take them. I've been looking up different foods you can eat that you have to stay on a certain calorie range when you're on blood pressure medicine because if you don't, you could basically have a stroke or whatever. A lot of things. When I'm sleeping, I get up and use lotion, not even remember to. Exactly my point. So I go to the store and I buy some food and I buy some coffee. And I'm like, okay, I must have ate the bread. Now in my mind, I'm like, you ate the bread. So I'm like, well, there's no need of looking for the bread because I didn't eat it. So I come home, I carry the bags, which I cannot stand this new system, bring your own bags. And so I carry the bags and stuff. And I'm always thinking the bag is gonna bust. So I carry the bags and stuff. I come upstairs, I go into my refrigerator. My bread is in the freezer. My bread is frozen. When I tell you, I was like, you're still not well. I am so upset because I be thinking I'm getting better and I'm not. I'm still doing things that I have to, it's like monitoring a baby. I'm going by myself to see what I've done. That's what's crazy. I walk into my room. I walk into the kitchen. There is a tea kettle running. I walk into the kitchen. I got food cooking. I'm like, oh my God, what is wrong with my mind? I cannot remember. My mind, I got a bad feeling. I'm going to suffer. It's not funny. I'm going to suffer from dementia. I see it coming. I see it coming because I forget everything. The reason your mother left the car to you is because my mother didn't leave anything to me, Rick. Darling, please take your blood pressure. I'm trying, Rex. You have to eat salads. Exactly. But I can't eat salads all the time. Well, I could, but I could. But I'm gonna get real skinny. Like I'm already not thick, thick, but I'm gonna be super thick. I'm super thin. Then I'm gonna be thin. Ugh. But I love salads. Oh, I do love salads, but I can't afford it. Salads. I went to buy some lettuce today. The lettuce was cheap. It was $3. Lettuce usually costs like two for $1, or you know. But I saw today it was $2.99 or $2.98. It's pretty cheap. And I'm like, well, what is this? Maybe you are distracted by horny bed bugs, pee bugs, horny pee bugs. You know what? You have to forget something trauma. Exactly, Miss Gilbert. Exactly my point. And trauma is real. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you thinking that you healed and you have not. I have not healed. Yes, salad can hurt. Yeah, and the thing about it, people used to tell me, they was like, why don't you like fruit salad? Fruit salad give me gas. I mean, I could light the room up. That fruit salad, I don't like it. I mean, I love it, but it gives me gas. My stomach be curdling, and it just be hurting like it's about to explode now. So, yeah, yeah, the lettuce is really high. It's expensive. So, I went to the store, bought me some Jesus juice. So now I'm drinking Jesus juice and Coke 45. I mix into my wine. So I didn't want to put no Pepsi in it. Now, usually when I drink this, I'm falling asleep. I pass out. But you know what I realized? The juice of the Lord. I don't know what's going on with you, Lily, but you really trying it. But the thing is, I got my stuff and everything. I took my hat and put it on my head because I was like, this hair be so big. I just put a hat on and pull it down. And I know some of you may not like my hair. The reason why I like this hair is because I don't want to comb my hair. Some people like to comb their hair, get that silky stuff. I don't want to do it. I just want to put a hat on and keep going. Hey, Lamont. You want to come on live with me, Lamont? And that's the thing about it. But I put my little hat on and I'm done. And taking my business. And I come home. I'm not combing my hair. I'm gonna have to comb it eventually, but actually when your hair is curly, you ain't really gotta comb it. You just take your hands and go. It's a shake and go hair. So all you gotta do is just, Anyway, that being said, I'm not gonna I can't put a wig on because I'm sick of the wigs and that track thing. So I just broke down and weave my hair. So I'm just gonna weave my hair and just let it go. And so it feels more freer. It feels more looser and also, excuse me, I have to worry about many things. The dragon juice be good. What is this dragon juice, Miss Gilbert? You're gonna have me look up at something. Does dragon juice be good to put to the sleep? I've never heard of this. Have you been in the Chinese? You've been in the Chinese restaurant a lot. Because you give me, what's this stuff rubbing down, the dragon juice, and what is this other stuff you said? A visit to Hawaii will help you. Rex, I'm too scared to go anywhere. The way they're killing people when they're leaving out to these other countries, I'm too scared. I'm too scared to go anywhere. People going to these countries and not coming back. That girl went to Mexico. Her best friends killed the child. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. It's you know what it is, Miss Gilbert? When you're fighting depression is real. It kind of circulates and it goes away. It circulates and it goes. But lately, my depression has been on me like white on rice. My depression been driving me crazy. And I mean, I'm trying to find a way to fight depression, but it is so difficult for me. Don't know how depression kills. Exactly, Rex. You absolutely right. You absolutely right, Rex. And I've been thinking about that. I have a feeling I'm gonna die from a heart attack. It's not funny. I do. I feel like I'm gonna die from a heart attack, and they're not gonna find my body until I decompose. The smell of my body is, because nobody comes here. Like I don't have nobody here with me. Nobody ever comes to visit. And then if they do, I probably won't let them in anyway. But I don't know. Yes, Rex, and Rex, that's exactly what I've been thinking about. High blood pressure and everything else. Yes, people are getting codes who trust. Yeah, it's very difficult. Hey, Mufa, love you too. Black Card Carter. Hey, Mark. Anybody want to come on live on Instagram? Let me know. I'll bring you in. But it's real. I think once my mom passed, I had been alive because afterward, look. Yeah, Miss Gilbert, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, death affects everybody differently. You go through these different mood swings. You happy, you sad, you depressed, you angry. It's all over the place. When you try to be there for people who family members have transitioned, and sometimes you can, and sometimes you can't, because the energy may come at you, and it may come at you on some real negative stuff, and you're like, okay, now I better leave, because if I don't leave your energy right now with me, we gonna go at it. And I'm gonna say some really mean things I probably won't mean, but at the time I'm gonna mean it. So I just don't think people understand what depression really is when a person loses a parent. I don't think people really realize the pain that happens to you. Just like when Lisa Marie Presley died, they cracking jokes already. I'm like, y'all can't even let the girl be dead for a day or two. Y'all putting up jokes and stuff. I'm like, This world is just so heartless and evil. Not everybody, of course. But the thing is, you doing evil stuff like that, and it pissed me off. Oh, I met my grandmother. Hey, Miss Rose, what's up, mama? It drives me crazy. This world, these people in this world could be so evil. These people in this world could be so evil. And it drives me crazy how people, and the sad part about it is, a lot of those people that are evil are in the LGBTQ. I guess because they've been ridiculed so much and judged that they just start attacking people. Be careful that you don't become the people that you eat, you know. And I watch people try to make fun of it, especially this one person who's near death themselves, but they making fun of people. I'm like, I don't get it. Hey, Mufa. But I don't know. I just don't think people understand when somebody's going through depression. I try to be there for people, but the one thing about me, I'm not mentally okay. Like I tried to tell this one person who wanted me to be in a movie. I was like, listen, I'm not mentally well, but I'll ride it out for you. But you got to keep me by you because I'm not mentally well. And she didn't do that. And I ended up leaving. I was like, I'm out. When a person tells you they're not mentally well, they're trying to tell you that something is wrong with them. And don't dismiss it like, oh, you'll be all right, girl. Oh, it's no big deal. Now, I'm telling you, I ain't mentally well. But if you mark it off and say, oh, you'll be all right, you know, okay. Now, when something happens really bad, oh, girl, I didn't know it was going to be. Sure. People are evil. You're right, Rex. Some of them are by who is, but this one was a drag queen, Gilbert, a drag queen. It's a drag queen. She's a drag queen, and she's like about she got to be at least about I'm not gonna be mean, but she got to at least be about her 70s and 80 years old. Sometimes when people get old, they can become really mean. I don't know, but she's old, and she was making fun of it. I'm like, I don't know. I think somebody wants to. I think Marty wants to come on live. I gotta make sure my camera don't shut down my room because my room is junky, honey. I throw everything to the side. What's up, Marty?
Hey, hold up. How you doing?
How you been? Happy New Year.
How you doing?
I'm
trying to see if this camera right. All right, works. Hey.
What's up?
How you doing? Oh yeah. If you look at my Instagram. Oh, nice house. Oh, by the way. Hello.
I'm here.
Okay. Your Instagram is of the hair that you got. You look beautiful in it.
Oh, thank you. Which one you talking about? Well, you talking about the Instagram picture?
The hair you got right now, like.
Oh, you like the big hair? You know what it is? I don't feel like combing my hair. I don't want to.
I know you should keep it.
Well, thank you. But you know what it is? I don't want to comb my hair. And then when I wear them lace fronts, I be combing them and they keep shedding. Like it's too much.
Oh, so you should keep it. You should keep it like that.
You like this? Thank you. But you know me, if my mood changes, you already know, I'll flip up.
I know.
Yeah, look.
I know you.
Yeah, I'm definitely, Hey, Kimberly, I'm definitely like I'm a Gemini, so it's two people that they count, but it's like 100 of us. So Yeah, I'm not.
Oh yeah, yeah, I do sing. I was singing in church today, so you know.
So how you been?
I've been great.
It's been
Singing
a
in
long.
church every Monday and
You do what?
singing church.
All right, praise the Lord.
Amen.
What you be singing about?
Uh-huh.
What you be singing about?
Well, it's a Queen's church that I go to. They have a Queen's center close to where I live at. So I got this part singing this right there.
Okay. They
Yeah, we
said,
do 5 meals every day.
okay.
Every day.
Well, that's a good thing. There's nothing
Yeah,
wrong with.
from Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday.
God bless you. There's nothing wrong with going to church.
You know? And I got baptized on February 28th.
This year, or that's last year? Last year?
Yeah, last year, yeah.
Okay. God bless you.
You didn't see the video, or you want me to,
Huh?
want me to send it to you, or no?
Well, you can send it to my DMs.
Yeah, of baptism, when I got baptized.
Okay.
Okay. How was your weekend?
I'm still in it. I'm still in the weekend. I'm getting some feedback from your phone. It's making a lot of noise. Hey, Deshaun. Hey, Van. I'm on YouTube. You know that too, right?
Oh, you're at one time.
I'm on. Your phone is giving me a lot of. Your phone is giving me a lot of.
I know it's my tablet.
Maybe it's the volume or something, but it's something that's giving a lot of feedback. Maybe you got to turn the volume down or something. I'm not sure.
I'm still doing the same thing.
Yes, it's making a lot of. It's really bad.
There's a lot of music in the background.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Huh?
You wanna talk one-on-one one day on Instagram?
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, come on. I know you for like 100 years. Don't play with me.
Yeah, I know.
You know how to get me. Huh?
Yeah, we on time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says what? 14, 15?
I don't know the exact year, but you know, I've known you forever. Because even you went on my TikTok and did a duo.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done a lot of TikTok lately, so.
Yeah, that's when I first joined TikTok, I was like, I really didn't know much about TikTok, so I was a little shocked about it. But TikTok is very depressing. It's very depressing. I didn't know that's what y'all do on TikTok. I thought it was kind of like a game. Y'all have fun, but y'all be saying some real depressing stuff.
I know.
Excuse me.
Oh, bless you.
No, I'm blowing my nose. It wouldn't be a video if I didn't blow my nose. For some reason, every time I go live, my nose starts running.
Oh, yeah, TikTok, I just do music. I just do the music. I do music.
Okay.
I do.
All right, sweetie. Let me get off this phone because your feedback is crazy. We'll talk again. Thank you for coming on here with me, okay?
You're welcome.
All right, we'll talk. Okay. Yeah, that thing is having too much feedback for me. Does he have birds? No. His thing is sometimes on the system when it picks up, it makes a lot of noise. Um, yeah, it was pretty bad. But he's a cool guy. He's a nice guy. Hey MG, what's up, boo? But I know him forever too. A lot of y'all I know for a long time, you know. So y'all was talking about, I think, who was that came in and said Jack Moore, right? Um, but see the thing about her, she reminds me of Wendy Williams, and she's banging on the door, and eventually somebody's going to answer it. See the thing about being a come up in this world, right about now, when you coming up doing negative stuff, when you get to the highest level of negativity, there's going to be a demon waiting for you when you get there. And baby, that challenge, when it's that demon and you ain't going to win. Because that demon is spiritual. What you're doing is physical. But you're not going to be able to battle something that's spiritual. Because they could come around you and get you when you sleep, when you're around your friends, especially if you're abbreviated. If you high, it is easy for entities to enter to your body. I'm just saying. Just the part everybody is scared. No, baby, please don't talk about no serious. We scared over here. Okay. You ain't got to listen to me. But one day y'all gonna wish y'all did. Y'all be surprised when the message come out there. Somebody trying to protect you for something. When you walk away from it, a lot of times you walk right into fire because you didn't stick around. Like people say, don't cut the video up until the end. Because baby, with your information that you're ready to receive was right there all the time, but you too busy on that. Anyway, so the topic at hand is, do your mother love you unconditionally? Do your parents love you unconditionally? Hey DJ, hey Jazz, Mary, Smoking, hey Miss Leela, Libre, hey Moore, love you too, Black Miss Carter, or Black Carter, DJ. And that's the thing about it. So the story at hand was, do your parents love you unconditionally? And the reason why I asked this question is because it kind of maps out how your life is going to go. Where's Miss Gilbert? Well, I just saw the article. Okay. And that's the thing, Miss Gilbert, let me tell you something. I think you sent me something in the email one time. And I'm going to tell you something. Because a lot of similarities, what you share with me. What we do is we go to toxic men. We go to men that are not good for us. You know why? Because we have bad parents. We already been taught how to deal with them. So we only go places we feel safe. So if we around a man that's toxic, that's abusive, and hurt our feelings, we feel safe with him because that's how our parents raised us on abuse. So we feel, oh, it's all right. We already know how to handle it. In reality, we shouldn't be there. We shouldn't be there. And we stay longer than we should because we keep trying to find a greater good. We take the greater good of what the parents did to us and we give it to the other person, which makes us stay around longer for the abuse. Reality, we supposed to have been left because in the same breath, our abusers would never allow us to do what they do to us to them. And the thing about it, even though you know, it's hard to leave if you, it depends on how long you've been brainwashed, right? Because you had abused before and you know how to set exactly, but you think the man will change, but It will not honor. Exactly. And that's the thing about it, because it's kind of like the slave mentality. If you was brought up as a slave and that's all you knew and everything about it, then once you became not a slave no more, you don't know what to do. Like they just dropped the ball. So now it's like, what do I do? Now another man said, I want you to be my slave. You're like, okay, I'm gonna go be your slave because I'm already used to it. But now I'm telling you, I'm letting you know you free. But in my mind, I feel more safe being a slave because that's what I've been conditioned to. I'm already brainwashed to, and it's not so bad. Even though being free is better, but in your mind, I'd rather be a place I feel safe. And being safe don't mean it's always great. Unfortunately, people don't believe in demons. Exactly, Rex. They'll learn. It is what it is. I tried to talk to many people about that before. Remember, I don't know if you remember, a long time ago, I kept telling you about suicide in people. And I talked about this many, many, many years ago. But people don't want to hear it. I be trying to tell them, but if you don't want to hear it, then you're going to end up on the chopping block. Just because somebody try to tell you something don't mean you have to accept it. But in the end, it's like coming in front of a bunch of lions and you came with a gun, but no bullet. Is not funny. And you trying to shoot an empty gun at a lion, and they still charging at you. I didn't have parents, so I don't know how to answer this. My mom passed when I was little, and nobody knew who she was pregnant by because they said she died. I'm sorry to hear that, Kimberly. But my question is, did you find if the story is really true? Because them family secrets be lying. Is it really true? You may have to do some research and some digging. Because one thing I realized with your story you just shared, a lot of times people be lying. The family secrets be real. When I found out about my mother and the secrets, wow. When I tell you I was in the dark, I was in the dark. When I tell you the stuff I found out, and it's funny because I love her so much. And by me loving her so much, when I tell you the information that was dropped in my lap, by all these random people, everybody wanted to confess to me. I had to cut them off. I was like, I don't need no more confession. I can't deal with this. When I heard the baby, I wouldn't wish it on my worstest enemy, what they did to me. I wouldn't wish it on my worstest enemy, the backup that they had going against me. I didn't know. Because I knew that I loved her so much. And even though she did certain things, that's my mother. But baby, the wake up is real. And it's real. And it's real. It's real. Evil men, evil women. Is Rex, I don't even know. I believe people could change, Rex. I believe people can make it right. I don't want to just cancel everybody because if I cancel everybody, that means that I think I'm perfect and I'm not. Raven falls down more than most. So I don't believe I'm perfect. So I believe people can change. I've been a lot. I just stopped trying to ask questions. Her because trauma. I have biological sisters and we don't get along because of this. But I grew up in the foster kid. I'm sorry to hear that, Kimberly. I'm sorry to hear you went through that or went through it. How do you deal with that trauma every day? Like I have to deal with trauma of people. Look, if you have a mother, show your mother love because if you never know how long it's gonna last. And you look at that video and you're going, mm. Happy Mother's Day. It almost become like a torch. It's like, why y'all throwing this in my face? Because I don't have that mother. Well, you only get one. You say, well, thank God, because if it was another one, I don't think I would make it. And it's so weird because when people share their life of being praised and worship and all this stuff about their life and oh my mother, and and then you don't have that story. That story is not your story. And the realization of it all is like, Whoa. It's nothing wrong with leaving a room when people are saying things that's uncomfortable for yourself. But I realized one thing. If you don't understand it and you don't show like empathy for it, you don't get it. And sometimes I don't think people really want it. And to be honest, quiet as it can, I don't think a lot of people really care. Because when my mother went through the transition and stuff, the stuff I couldn't talk to nobody. People turned on me. I was spit on. I was in the middle of the street fist fighting. I'm in the middle of the street fist fighting. I'm in the street fist fighting. And all this is through my mother. I'm in the street. I'm them long braids. I'm in the street fighting this man. And the guy I was talking to at the time, you think he would say, "Are you okay?" He went fishing. It's not funny. He went fishing. He contacted me later on, a couple of days later. Now I'm in the middle of a street fist fighting this dude. He didn't even care. So it hurt, but it was the truth. It's hard to deal with. But I say to myself and find outlets like, but it's not as bad as it used to be. I've been without them since birth. So it's not so hard like it used to be. Okay, so Kimberly, you learn how to navigate through it. But see, this is my thing. Trauma doesn't leave until it is healed. And it's them triggers. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Miss Mama. How you doing, beautiful? It's trauma. It's triggers that makes you snap. How you doing, Miss Milton? I'm so sorry that you experienced this. Thank you, Miss Milton. That's everybody say hello to Mrs. Milton. That's one woman who loved her baby. In case y'all don't know, Miss Milton, remember I did this story on the young guy, Giovanni, whose father killed him because he was gay. That's Miss Milton. That was her baby. And Miss Milton has been campaigning for her son to get justice from the father. And that's one woman who fought until the father was locked up. That mother right there loves her baby. And that love I'm never going to receive, but that woman right there loved her baby. She loved her baby, honey. She went to bat. And that's the thing a lot of us want. We want somebody to love us that much. It took 5 years. Miss Milton, I wish you would go on my Instagram and come on live and talk about it if you could. I got my Instagram thing here. Because I'm sure a lot of people would love to hear a mother's love. Unfortunately, we don't really get that much. We get the mothers like want to attack like Isaiah's mother attacking him. Is it Isaiah? What's her name? The girl from what's her name? Giselle and her baby. Is it Isaiah? Isaiah might be trying to get listen. Working me, my brain. Yeah, just kind of thinking parents would. Exactly. It's a lot of stuff like that. It's difficult to find parents. Let me see. This Harry. But yeah, she fought for her baby. I've been around.
Hello, how you doing?
Hey Harry, how are you?
I'm doing.
That's good. What's going on?
Nothing. I just want to accept your request.
Okay. Is there a question? Hello? Oh, his phone must be his I want to hear your experience. Miss Veronica. This show has gotten me through tough times when I'm depressed, realization others have it hard actually may not be spoiled like me. Exactly. It's definitely difficult, Miss Gilbert. I've been around long enough to know people ain't gonna change no matter how much you love them. Okay. Well, Rex, you're entitled to your opinion. That's fine. You're only speaking from what you went through. Let me see if I can get Miss. Okay, let me see. Miss Milton, are you on my Instagram? I know you're on my Facebook. I don't see you on my Instagram. Okay, here's a link. Just click on this link and go into my just click on it. My live is streaming right now because I'm well, if I turn around you'll be able to see. My live is streaming there. That's the link right there. Harry, your thing cut off. It can allow yes, Miss Milton. Once you click on that link, it can allow you to speak. Yes. Yes. This way you don't have to type. You could just come on and we can hear you talk about what you went through. Your story. Let me see if I anyway. Unless you want me to go on my Facebook page. Let me see if I can find you. Anyway. So let me see. I meant to say I've been around long enough to know evil people aren't going to change no matter how much you love them. Somehow their words gonna chop up. I don't know, Rex, but you know what? You're entitled to that. I'm not gonna say like my way is not the right. My way is not always the right way at all. But you're only speaking from your experience, so I'm not gonna say well my way is right. But I do know people in life have changed. I've changed. I was never really evil, but to some people I was evil. Just like a lot of people. Sometimes people feel like you were evil and maybe you wasn't, but you know, okay, let's try this again. Harry's gonna try to come on again. Let's try this again.
Hello.
Hello, what's up?
I'm sorry, I lost my internet last time.
It happens, it's fine. It's the internet. Everybody knows internet crashes. It's okay. So what was your question?
I only want to say you look very nice.
Thank you. Where you
Where do you
from?
come from?
Where you from?
I'm from Germany.
You in Germany?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So what's your
What about you?
so what's your I'm in the USA.
All right, that's very nice.
See, thank you. So what's your question?
So what you doing?
I can't see you on the camera. Your camera is off. I don't see nothing but a blank space.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm in the darkness right now.
Okay. If you
Do you
have,
live in US?
yeah,
All right. You post every day.
huh?
Oh, I see. You like posting?
Are you nervous or something?
No.
Okay, well, you do know I'm live, right? And you're very quiet, and I got people waiting on me. You just waiting. Okay, well, we'll talk another time, okay?
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Got to see you later.
All right, see you later. Okay. Oh, God, this is doing fun. Darling, you weren't evil. Otherwise, you wouldn't have changed. My father promised my mom every time he beat the crap out of her that it wouldn't happen again. I only stopped when she pulled the gun. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, Rex. But the thing is, I be grouchy though. Let me see. Yes, I have good and bad, but mostly I'm okay. Grouchy. Where's Kimberly? I meant to say a bit around. Okay. But I just believe in change. I believe people can change, in my opinion. And I do believe people can change. And sometimes, people can change because sometimes, once upon a time, I, okay, once upon a time, I was super duper nice and I made a mistake. Let me stop. Let me see something. I'm going to go off my YouTube channel. I mean, my Instagram. I'm going to I'm contacting Miss Milton. She just hit me up. I know I just saw her name. She's on my Facebook page. Let me see if I can find her. Am I on Facebook or am I? Miss Milton, I'm looking for you. I'm about to hit you up. Okay. This is so weird. Okay, so what's all these new people? Trying to find her. Maybe I should just go in the name system. Okay, we got it. Okay. She's in my DMs. I forgot I got everything so shut off. Okay, we go. Let me see if I can show y'all a picture of her son that I did the story on. So y'all could go on my Instagram, y'all can get the whole story. Is this? No. Let me see if I can look it up. Anyway, I'm trying to show y'all the pictures. So I did a story, and so y'all can just go to my Instagram. But I think we did the story a while ago. I'm trying to find it. So this is where I show it to y'all. Y'all can go on my Instagram and see the whole story. Because I did the whole thing. Okay, here we go. Guess I got too many TikToks, huh? Okay, here he is. Oh, Lord. Listen. What is this? What is this? This thing just jumped over top of my picture. Lord Jesus. I finally found it, and then all of a sudden, I don't even know where that picture even come from. Anyway, I think his mother's on here. Let me see if I can find her. Let me go live so this way she can join. She definitely got a picture. Let me see. Check a connection. We're telling your followers that you're alive. Okay. What name do you have up here, Miss Milton? Here we go. I found it. Giovanni mentioned. Okay, Miss Milton. I sent her an invite so y'all can see her talk about what happened. Darling, I am behind the time with you. It is now 6:32. Oh, sorry, I just read that. It just happened. Oh my God, that's horrible. This is the oldest story I have. Look, Jamaican trans girl killed by mob. So sad, just being herself. I think the mob of Jamaica was wicked. It's I just sent you an invite, Miss Milton. All you gotta do is click the invite. It's I just sent it to you. Okay. Okay, so you don't want to do it. Okay, that's fine. Who is Smalley Smalley? Okay, well, that's fine. So anyway, it's 6:32 p.m. It's 6:30. Molly,
Hi.
what's up?
Hold up.
Did you ask to join or I made a mistake? How are you?
No, I'm good.
That's good. How are you, beautiful?
I busted my eye.
You bust your eye. What happened to your eye?
I was at work.
Oof, what happened? I'm sorry to hear that.
I was working really fast and trying to get my stuff done, and I turned around and the door didn't have a thing where because I'm a housekeeper,
Mm-hmm.
and when the door came back around, and when I was cleaning the bathtub, and when I turned around, the door swung back towards me, and bam, it hit me right in my eye socket,
But you
and
know,
it busted me open.
but you know what that is, right? You have a lot in your mind, right? You have a lot in your mind when you're working, and your mind be working, and you be going and just be like doing stuff. I think a lot, our mind be going other places. We be trying to work and stuff.
I love your hair.
Thank you. Is there anything you want to say?
So I am Loves Kimberly on YouTube.
Oh, okay, finally. What's up, mama? Thank you for letting me know because I didn't know who you was. This is Love Kimberly, y'all. Look at this beautiful woman. Can y'all see her? I know y'all can see my. I want y'all looking at my.
I
I'm
I
showing.
argue too much online because I don't really like to show my face, but
Okay, no problem. You don't have to. Well,
I be dragging hoes online.
You what?
I said I have to drag hoes online.
Child, just block them. Don't waste your breath. It ain't even worth it.
I mean, it's hard because sometimes people get disrespectful as fuck because I feel like there's a certain line that people cross, and if like people don't see people standing up to the bullshit, then I think it gives them a free pass. But I think it's like, for me, it's an old way of thinking because I've always been this way about certain things in my life.
But you know what I think it is? That mentality of being a child when they told us to fight back. Go out there and you fight them back. And that's the energy we bring, but we have to cancel that energy because it's gonna put us in jail. Yeah.
So how are you?
I'm here. I'm here, beautiful. I'm here. I'm here. I'm still trying to.
So I did grow up without parents. I did have like a mother-ish situation.
You know what?
I don't know what to define it as.
You know what's weird about you?
I feel like she was my captor.
Who?
I mean, I can laugh about it now. The lady who, like, quote unquote, raised me.
Wow.
But I mean, I can laugh about it now, but I never always used to laugh about it.
Was she good to you?
No.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, I still deal with like a lot of stuff that happened to me with the child. But I mean, it sucks to talk about this stuff because the association with people of color and trauma is so like repetitive to the point where I get where people don't want to rehash up stories and rewatch things that trigger them. I get that now. At first, I used to be like, hey, you know what, show that shit and show people yada, yada, yada. But now I get why people don't want to like re-see shit and rehash shit up, because for me, I think being able to get over a lot of stuff and then rehashing it back up and like having to talk about stuff, it gets hard sometimes.
Oh, because you are an empath. That means when you tell the story, you relive it every time you tell it. It's like a dream that keep over you. It's like torturing yourself. You like me. We can't talk about it because when we talk about it, we are here. But as long as we could kind of block it out, we okay. But it's the triggers.
Because for me, it's not like about I don't want people's empathy, sympathy. It's just some shit that happened. It's kind of like facts. You get what I'm saying? You can't dispute facts, no matter which way you go, no matter whose feelings it hurts, no matter what. It's just kind of some shit like that. And then when I had to tell my story, it's kind of like I have to go through this whole thing because people are nosy as fuck. People want to know, who's your mama? Who's this? Where you from? Why the world? All up in your shit. Like, people are just like that. So then that's another part of life where I've had to, like, when I was younger, I used to lie about my shit to everybody. Like, I used to lie about, oh, I come from this great family that loves me and yada, 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 just because it would alleviate so much shit that I would have to explain.
Got you.
Now that I'm older, it's just different. So I think I just really don't give a fuck.
Well, that's not true because it's still haunting you.
True.
The thing about it with trauma, we learn how to navigate through it, and once you figure this out, we could talk about it because I can't figure it out. So you may have to pull me to the side and like, listen, I done figured it out. Because your sister falls down more than most. And the thing about it is we learn how to navigate through it, but I think it's the triggers when things happen, it reminds us of stuff. It's them triggers when we see something reminds us of, look, it's Mother's Day. Well, look, it's my family day. Oh, we love each other. It's like, oh God, here we go with this. And they're all happy, and you like, it's not what you're seeing because it's like you're comparing. And even though they're happy, you like, well, to me, I just turn the page like, oh, okay, whatever, I'm out of here. Because it's torture. I think when my ex killed my baby, I think the worstest thing when people kept trying to say, hold my baby, I was like, oh my God. And it's like, look, and it, look. And when I tell you torture, oh my God, that was the most torture in the world. I was like, and they don't mean no harm. But in my mind, it's kind of like, nah, 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 you know what I mean? So it's like, now see, when I get upset, I won't talk. I'm quiet. You won't get one word from me.
I really like your conversation, though, because you dwell into a lot of things that I feel like the person who's like gender nonconforming or even within the community, they don't talk about with it. It's not just like umbrellaing the subject. You get into detail about the shit, especially the cognitive coping mechanisms that some of these people have that they don't have, to the behavioral mechanisms about like, just things like that. When you're interacting with these people, whether it be men, women, other trans women, other gender nonconforming people, for me, it's kind of like,
and straight people.
I mean, right, and straight people, but at the same time, Kimberly, it's kind of like
whatever straight is.
There's not this. I guess I'm so used to people pulling off the Band-Aid. You see what I'm saying? And not preserving my feelings because it's just so that way in this world sometimes. So I'm not saying that you're that way, but on a lot of levels, I feel like when you talk about things and especially when you put out your own experience, it's something that was one thing that I liked about Samantha James, Cookie Tookie. No matter what she did, whether people agreed with it or not, she put it out there for people to see the experience of what, I'm not saying all women like her, but her in general, because she was a Black trans woman and it was her experience, no matter whether people agreed with it or not. But just to see what I loved about her was, even in the midst of all of that stuff that she went through, she still praised God. She still find ways to humble herself, even if I didn't always agree with everything that she did. And I feel like a lot of people like that are missing. So I kind of find these outlets, like there's you, that I pay attention to, because I feel like your content and the stuff that the verbiage that you bring forward isn't for like, you have to get it.
Like one group of people is for everybody.
Right. Because if you don't get it, then that's probably your lack thereof. And I'm sorry not to say anything negative towards anybody in general, but like, I get it, because sometimes I got to sit back and reread the shit that you write. And I'm like, okay.
Hey, G, well, you know what the thing is? We are human.
And I definitely don't want to be buried under no tree with my skeleton in the root. I don't.
You know what's funny? I hate to take. I'm about to make you mad. I'm about to make you mad, Kimberly. You know you have my mother's face.
Aw, thank you.
I'm sitting here looking at a ghost.
That didn't make me mad.
I'm looking at a ghost because I'm like, oh my God, please don't tell me she done showed up on my slime. And I'm looking at you and I'm trying not to see her, but I'm looking at her. And the weird thing is, the same face, the same nose, and the same glasses. I'm like, are you serious, right? So you trying to tell me she done popped up? And I'm like,
what's so funny is that yesterday when I hit that door, I busted my glasses and I bent the shit. So when I got back, I'm so like, I come from reservations. I've been on the streets for a while. I mean, they were opening doors to bitches like me. You get what I'm saying? That's why I always tell people, like, people look at me because I'm in my 40s, and I'm like, I barely get in my stuff, to the point where it's where, like, some of these people have had their shit. They've had trucks. They've had homes, 3, 4, 5 homes. And I'm like, dude, you know what I mean? They were opening to doors to bitches like me. You show me, not even McDonald's was opening the doors to bitches like me. So now all of a sudden things and times are different. Now you hoes want me to readjust my mindset, readjust all of this stuff, because that at one point in time, bitches, they weren't even talking about shit, people like us.
But the thing is that you and I know,
you know what I mean? Let alone me go into a job and say, hey, yo, let me go apply for a job and whoopty bam and blah, 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 blah. And like, let me get my W-2s and pay my taxes. So fucking weird. Now everybody wants me to be the Kumbaya Indian, sit around, hold hands, hugging each other. Bitch, go fuck yourself. It's been a war. It's been a war.
And the sad
part sucks.
The sad part about it is, even though it's a war, you have to step away from the war and stay to your peace of mind. Like, you can see it, but then put that one finger up like they do in church and walk back out the door. Say, I'll be back, and they ain't never coming back. Because you know why I say that? You have to protect your spirit. So a lot of things you ain't supposed to look at, because it affects you differently than everybody else. When you go to a point like, do y'all see what's happening? It's like, yeah, but you really see what's happening. And the part is, a lot of times people ain't going to get there with you. So you have to protect your spirit and say, you know what? I got to go, because this is too much energy that I'm pulling in. And I don't know how I got to execute this out my system once I leave you. Because a lot of times with people like us, it don't just leave us because we walked away. We have to try to work and get rid of what we just saw.
And then you have to find ways to detach yourself from whatever it was, because for me, I do believe in spiritual warfare. I do believe that we are and have always been in times of spiritual warfare.
Very true.
I do believe in a form of a demon, but I don't believe in like demons per se, as in like organized religion, if that makes sense to you.
Well, a lot of
because I'm traditional as far as like from my tribe. So like a lot of things in my aspect don't come from like a Western culture perspective, except for like having to learn how to navigate this regardless, because I'm in that world right now. Yeah. But as far as like my spiritual belief system, I do believe in like evil, bad. I feel like they can latch onto you and do things of that caliber.
But that's what
I mean, I believe in shape shifting too.
But That's what they call demons. Demons is what you can't see them, and when your spirit is real low, it's easy to transfer that. And everybody's gonna leave now. I'm gonna tell you right now. They're like, oh Lord, they talking about the Jeebus, talking about they're gonna leave. But the thing is that when your spirit is broken, it's easy for entities to go into you because you're not really in the body. The same way with Samantha James.
Right.
Nobody never really met Samantha James. They met the drug.
Right.
And the thing about it is, she was fighting it because she kept trying to go to church, but it was a stronger battle because she was looking for acceptance. She was looking for love. She was looking for too many things. So it was like, I want to be loved. I want to be accepted. I want to find this. But reality is that a lot of times when it comes to this world, those things aren't available to you. And can you navigate through life without it from certain people? And everything you're looking for, can you just give it to yourself and make it enough? And that's hard, especially if you've been brainwashed. Hey, Gia. Hey, Miss Milton. No, she's on my she's on Instagram. Um, Miss Milton. Hey, Miss Gilbert. You're right. It's experience again. Yeah, it's really difficult. Brainwashing is fierce. I'm
What
telling
is GYN?
GYN.
Yeah.
You asking me, girl? You know you.
Oh, is it Jim?
Girl. Now you know you on to the wrong one. I think it's a gym. That's just about the gynecologist.
I thought it was like an acronym.
Abbreviation. What do G?
Yeah, is that what it's called?
What do GY?
Acronym.
What do GYN stand for, y'all? I'm asking them in the chat room because you know, child, you asked the wrong one.
Oh, shut up.
Hey, Pipe. GY.
I do try to stay prayed up as far as like, I do my rituals in the morning before I go to work or even when I get up. So I do try to like protect myself. Gynecologist.
That's what we said. We said gynecologist too. I don't know because I can't keep up, to be honest with you. There's too many. I just found out what a BBL stands for. I'm like, what is a BBL? A Brazilian butt lift. I'm like, really? You just can't.
I have a question. When are you gonna start doing your intros again?
The old videos?
Girl, you used to do a whole like and then you would add a little ditty to it.
When you find my brain and you can bring it to me, I'll be there. When you find my brain, you set me down and say, Raven, this right. I'm not here. I that's what I said. I don't think you was on here earlier. I'm still doing stuff messed up. I woke up this morning. I bought some hot dogs. So I was like, I'm gonna boil some hot dogs. I'm gonna eat some hot dogs for breakfast. So I'm boiling hot dogs. The hot dogs was ready. So I went to go get the bread. So I was like, well, where's the bread? So I'm looking through my refrigerator. I can't find. Now, me, myself, I know I'm not mentally well. So I'm looking through the cabinets. I'm looking through my shampoo thing. I'm looking through where I put my pots. Now, remind you, nobody's here but me. So I'm looking through the house that I put them in the closet. And when I tell you, this is what I do. So I couldn't find the bread. So I was like, now you got to go to the store to buy some bread. Now, do I want to go to the store? No. So what I did was I put my clothes on, put my hat on. I was going to go to the store. I go to the store supposed to get bread. Of course, you know, when you go to the store, you buy more than what you're supposed to get. So I come back to the store. I take my meats and I throw it into the freezer, and my bread is in the freezer. Do I remember putting the bread in the freezer? Absolutely not. I was like, well, who I'm going to say did it? Ain't nobody here but me. When I tell you the stuff I walked in on myself doing is very concerning. I went into my door to leave out, to go to work. I couldn't find my keys. My keys was in the door all the time. I left pots on, cooking food. Don't remember cooking food. And it's like, I'm not mentally well. I'm trying to get there back. I'm trying to reach y'all, but I'm having a fight. And I be telling y'all, I'm like, listen, I'm not well yet. When I can stop doing stuff where I'm trying to figure out who did this, I'm the only person in the house, something's still wrong with me. It's sad because I have to go real slow, if you know what I mean. Like I really gotta go slow.
Mhm.
And this is the mental job that's been done to me because of what I found out, like after my mother died, and the information that was dropped on me, and all this stuff, and all these people hated me, and I'm like, I don't even know y'all, and it was like the triggers. It's the triggers that so many people knew what she was doing, but me. Like, how could you hate me this much? Well, I loved you that much. And the weird thing is, it doesn't matter how I feel. What matters is this whole army of people hate me, and I don't even know them. So when
I know. I remember you talking about that. I remember you talking about that late night.
I don't even know these people, and I mean, they hate me. They hated me from a baby all the way to an adult, and I'm like, I don't even know y'all. But she went and told this story about me, and I mean, it was like, well, damn, why didn't you just drown me in the bathtub?
Mm.
Like if you hated me this much, but see, my mother and father hates gay people. Because when my friend of mine was dying from AIDS, my mother laughed at it. She thought it was funny. And I was like, that's not funny. She just thought it was the funniest thing. She said, that's the what is she said? That is some way she put it, like it's kind of like a reward. You get what you know what I'm saying? You probably know what I'm saying. She's like,
Yeah.
you get, you get what you. So I'm like, but she was like, y'all died from a horrible death because of what? And the thing is, when it's your mother, you give them a pass. But then you keep seeing little spurts. I was like, well, damn, she must don't like me. Baby, did she like me? She hated my guts. That's why when she came to my room when she was dying, and she came through this door and she ran up and she was like, and her look was, you ain't gonna help me. And yes, I made a video trying to help her because what I didn't know was what she did. Now I'm looking like a damn fool. And she was like, you ain't gonna help me. So when she ran up to me in the bed, and I was like, well, you can't be, why is you here? Because you're still alive. And the weird thing
Mm-hmm.
was, I did a prayer. The prayer was, whoever done anything against me, I want to send it back. And I was praying, burning stuff. Whoever put something in, I was saying, and baby, she ended up dead. And I was like, and it was the one prayer I always prayed, please don't let my mother die. It was one prayer. I was, because like they say, you got to be very specific in your prayer. I was very specific about this woman. And I kept saying, please don't let her die. And this is before anything. I mean, I knew she, and the one thing I honestly could say about her, she was not a phony to me. She let me knew she hated my guts. But to me, I didn't believe her. But I didn't believe
I
she,
know what that feels like.
but I didn't know she went and got all these people. I'm like, well, damn. And then you might be saying, well, bitch, you stupid. Didn't she burn your face up? Yeah, but I said it was a mistake. I said it was a mistake. She didn't mean it. Anyway, enough of that. Because like you, we don't do well with talking business.
I know, because I mean, for me, it lets me see how you as a person can handle things like that. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, in my situation, I feel like because of the lack of both parents being there, and I don't know how everybody's situation, but for me, I think about things like, you know, the cognitive coping mechanisms that I missed. You know what I'm saying, on how to deal with certain things, because some things I have a hard time with learning how to process, because some of the shit I feel like I don't know how better to say. How do you process the shit? How do you get over this shit? Like, I mean, right now I'm moving and pushing by myself, and I do have good people in my corner who I'm really grateful that I've met, because they may not take care of me like financially, but like when I need somebody, when it really push comes to shove, I need somebody to like talk out my shit with, there's a few people that will talk to me if it's in like a dire situation. I'm grateful for like the rare few people that I have, and they are like, it is actually for true my case, like it's less than 5 people. So to see people like your platforms, and when you tell your story and you tell some shit that makes me go, what the fuck, just how the fuck did you even handle that stuff? Because for me, I feel like, damn, I don't know what the fuck I would have done, because I don't feel like I have them type of coping mechanisms. So I'm just going to say, in a lot of senses, thank you for showing and teaching and showing your story and telling us how you went through the stuff, because it does. That's why I say, like, I pay attention to some of the stuff that you, I may not always be online all the time. And, you know, for the most part, I will be honest with you. If I do end up online, it's because I'm probably running my mouth to somebody who's saying some shit that I feel like is disrespectful on a whole bunch of levels to a community that I probably has just been sitting there waiting for the goddamn bus to mind their own fucking business and wondering if their goddamn fucking microwave is still on in the morning time. You get what I'm saying? But because everybody's so indoctrinated with some bullshit that people just can't move about their lives normally. You know what I mean? And like I said, for me, I feel like in some cases I fall in this type of category, and I do look for women, and especially women of color, who know how to navigate the system out here. So that's what I'm saying. Like, thank you for putting your stuff out there and showing not only me, but whoever else is learning from this stuff. You see what I'm saying? Especially telling us to protect ourselves, and, you know, bringing up these hard topics, because there's a lot of times that I feel like I'm stuck in a position to where I don't know where to look, because the women that were supposed to be in my life were taken. So which way do I look? Which way do I look? So then here comes you. Here comes, I mean, Samantha Jans was the best example for maybe not a lot of people, but I did enjoy her bluntness. Like, she was straightforward, bam, in your face. What you got is what you got, and she lived out proudly. And even if there was drugs involved, I just feel like that was something I felt like was missing in my life. I needed to be more forward about some of the things that I was saying, and be more direct and upfront, because I was allowing situations to take control of me, allowing myself to stay in depression, allowing myself to stay in these situations that kept being repetitive. You know, and especially taking substances out the situation really helped. You know what I mean? Because I was an alcoholic, so.
Well,
but that's why I pay attention to you, and I appreciate your, like, every time you've helped me. So, and this is why I come live, because I don't come live for anybody, just anybody. So
thank you, Miss Kimberly. I always love your name.
This meant a lot to me, to be able to like talk to you and, you know, connect with you as far as like reaching out, because again, for my situation, there's a lot of cognitive coping mechanisms to behavioral mechanisms to rationality to, you know, decision-making skills to like stuff that I've failed on, that I've completely fell flat on my face and thought, hey, how the fuck am I going to get back from this shit?
But you know what it is?
You know,
but you know what, Kimberly? I think we live in trial and error because we're not perfect. Like, once we know, but in life, we're gonna fall down a lot more, but we're gonna get back up. And the thing is, trial and error is powerful. And even though you're navigating with your traumas and your triggers, you're still pushing forward. And that's the only reason why I say protect your spirit, because we don't want to keep throwing stuff into the luggage and the luggage get too heavy. It's okay to say, you know what, I can't, I want to be there for you, but not right now. It's okay to do that, because you know what? My biggest fear with me is a stroke or a heart attack. Because then who gonna help me? I'm thinking of my health. I'm not thinking of people, because I know when it falls down, like I said, my body gonna be in here. Nobody, nope. If I ever die, Miss Kimberly, nobody's gonna know I'm dead. I can tell you that right now. Ain't nobody gonna know. It's gonna be a few months before they find my body. You ever saw this movie called Paris is Burning? The guy who played Paris himself.
Oh no, I didn't see the movie, but I watched the documentaries. I even watched the like behind the scenes where they talk to the other
Paris.
trans women. What is her name? Extravaganza, and the one girl that got murdered, who that was in the bathroom. What is her name?
I think I know what you're doing. They got murdered.
She was really tiny, petite. I
Right.
don't know if she was Latina or if she was maybe Caucasian or she was one of the. I think she was an extravaganza.
Yeah. Hi, Jess. Hi, Miss Golden. Let me tell you
But
something.
they went behind the scenes and stuff. Okay, so
Okay, Paris was the one that she said Butch Queen. I'm Butch Queen. She had the blonde hair, short. He was a Butch Queen. He dressed up and stuff. Well, if you go back to Paris the Burn, the first one, you'll see it if you look it up. I don't want to put it up here because you know YouTube. But when you go back and see it, Paris. When I was working in New York, Paris came to see me. So I remember Paris because, well, this is when I was really young. But when I first went to New York and stuff, and I saw she came out into this club called Two Potatoes in New York City, and she had this big gown. It was white, and it was really long. I mean, I've never seen nothing like this in my life. And she ended up in an argument with a guy in the bar, and she pulls out this great big butcher knife, and she said, "Never mind, you got this big like Madonna with the Vogue," and she was like, "Come on and try me." And I'm looking at this because I'm shocked because first of all, I didn't even know nothing about no trans or all I saw thought it was, drag. So I'm new. You know when you see something for the first time, you kind of quiet because you're looking. So I'm learning and I watch. So anyway, story short. So years later, she came to the bar when I was working in New York, and she came to see me. I was like, "How you doing?" Of course, she was dressed as a boy, so she came to see me, and she would go, "How you doing?" And she would say, not much, but just come in and get a drink, and she would give me $5 tip, and she would leave. She was found dead in her apartment for a month. She was in an apartment for a month before they found her dead. And the sad part is, you put all this stuff out there into this world, and when you die, nobody even checking on you. So you risk your life to save other people, and when you die, nobody ain't even checking to see if you okay. I realized that when I was doing them stories about them deaths and stuff, and I was like going after the people and doing that stuff. When it came down to it, they were taking my pictures and putting it out there, which means that puts me in danger because the killer is going to see who's trying to get these people locked up for killing these girls. And a lot of times with these stories that I shared, I didn't share everything because I didn't want you to attack the girls. We know some of the stories I shared, the girls did a lot of things that they should have been doing. But who am I to judge and who am I to say I know exactly what happened because I wasn't there? But reality, I couldn't share everything only because it would be attacking her once again. So I would leave a lot of stuff off. But what I would
okay. Let me interrupt real quick. But I feel like some of these women, regardless of probably whatever their situation was, like who is opening the doors to trans women, who is really opening these doors to trans women for them to say, "Hey, look, you have job security here. You can actually come here and have job security, have benefits, have this. We're actually going to give you a positive work environment to where you're not going to be harassed. You're not going to be this. We have open door policy. If you feel uncomfortable, you can come in, yada, yada, yada. Nobody's doing this stuff. So I can understand trans people, gender nonconforming people going into places like the sex industry, the hoe stroll, and having to be not really, in a lot of senses, pushed in these areas.
But see,
so if they end up in a situation to where they meet a person and there's, like I said, for me, it's like there's no who's really teaching cognitive coping mechanisms when you're in these situations and where like meeting in public. You see what I'm saying? At a bus stop, something as easy as meeting somebody at a bus stop can go so fastly array to where people can lose their lives. And it's not just trans people; it's people in general, I would say. But for me, it's kind of like I get why some people out here hoeing, doing some of the stuff that they're doing. I may not approve. I'm not somebody to judge, but I know that just like the other day, I learned that, what is it, in Kentucky in 1976, they just abolished slavery. In Georgia, just, 19 something, they just abolished slavery too.
But slavery's still going on.
I mean, I get what I'm saying, but like,
Yeah,
it's just for like the backward shit of all of this stuff.
But see, when girls
to where
when girls,
even women of color just being prostitutes and stuff like that. I mean, I just feel like it was hard for me to, like, because I've been pushed into situations to where I've had to do what the fuck I've had to do. You know what I mean?
well,
And I'm not always gonna say I'm proud of it, but like, I get where you have when you're pushed in a situation where, what do I do?
yeah, but do you ever think that everybody who has to use their body to make money is some form of prostitution?
I don't know. I don't know the verbiage, I would
My
say,
thing
so
is,
I don't know how to navigate.
If I have to use my body to make money, then it's some form of prostitution. If I need to make money, that means I have to carry boxes, receiving a living. I have to use my body to make you rich. But my thing is that a lot of times when it comes to these girls being murdered, a lot of times mental abuse, a lot of times it was kicked out on the streets, a lot of times, but
Right.
it also has to do with your mental. And if you were the kind of person that was out there, everybody's story is totally different. Everybody's not the same way. But a lot of times, with a lot of girls that can make money, that don't have to do it, they do it because it's quick money. They do it because it's easy money. And when I say this, I'm talking about girls and boys, because a lot of men are doing the same thing too. And the thing about a lot of times, if a person's mental is not okay, they're not going to go get a regular job. Triggers. Like you could say, well, you could tell a guy, well, you nice looking, you built, you can go get to receiving the living. You're like, I ain't gonna do that. I got women to take care of me. I know a lot of men who got women taking care of him.
Sorry, that's my cat.
I know a lot of men who got women taking care of them. I didn't even know that existed. This guy just came home from jail. I bought him a pair of Fruit of the Looms because he had no clothes. He said, what do you want to do with those? I said, you need underwear. He said, Fruit of the Loom? I didn't even know they made underwear that was expensive. I thought people wore Fruit of the Loom. He was like, I'm not wearing those. I was like, what's the difference? They underwear. He wear underwear that costs $30. Do he work? No. Females buy him stuff. Privilege. And it's a lot of that going on.
Let me say this. Out in the area where I live at, and I'm going to say this is the first time I had ever heard of a boy block, because I had sat on a step in a stool in an area where this dude was making his money and I didn't know. And he came up to me, was running his fucking mouth to me, like trying to chase me off. But at that time, I was drinking, and I just had sat down at a bus, like at a step area. Sorry, not a bus stop. And anyways, end up getting into a fist fight because I ended up finding out that I was actually interrupting his, like, it was he was a hoe, not to say that in a bad way, but he was on the whole show.
Get a whole show. You know what, Miss Kimberly, let me tell you something. I didn't even know about a whole show. Matter of fact, the girls now, and see, with me, I always feel like if you're going to do a crime, you're supposed to sneak and do it. They don't even sneak. I'm like, y'all, I mean, you walking out 9 o'clock in the morning, y'all. I'm like, but see, I can't judge because I don't know what you're going through. That's not my story. But I'm always shocked at how bold you are with it. Little cat. She's cute. I'm just amazed how bold you are. I mean, that is so bold, but then the world has changed. I'm probably on my way out. But I'm always shocked at how bold, just like when the person gave their prices for prostitution and then she had shared a video on Facebook. I'm like, are you serious? And then after that, Craigslist got just not funny. Craigslist got shut down. I said they shared it and they used,
I remember that.
I got the text, the email, told my share video. She gave her prices, like I do this for this amount, This she get 150, 200. And I'm like, do you know there are cops on here, judges on here, politicians? Do you know this stuff gonna fall on everybody's lap? But she want to make her money. So guess what happened? It went to the right person, and they went after him. So now nobody has where to go. Rentboy.com. That was a big spot to make a lot of money. So the boys are not making money. So now they're going into OnlyFans and escorting. But escorting is going for years, but they only focus on the girls. There are so many men that are escorting. Have you been on my Twitter page?
I don't have Twitter, but Azalea Banks gonna make me go on Twitter.
If you go on Twitter page, let me see if I can pin it. I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can send it to you.
Because she don't have an Instagram anymore, and she don't have any other page. But I guess she's on Twitter now, because I love her and I've been worried about her because I love her music.
I'm gonna send you my Twitter.
And I don't know what happened with her on Instagram where she shut her whole stuff off.
She had a tantrum.
One of her fan pages said that she was back on Twitter, so everybody in the comment section was like, well, I guess we're gonna have to make a Twitter now. So if that's the only place she's going to be, then yeah, I might have to get back on Twitter.
Well, here's my Twitter page. I just put it into the YouTube page. Go on there when you get a chance. You on YouTube still? Go on YouTube. I just sent the link. When I tell you, go into my people I'm following, you're gonna see a whole bunch of straight men, and you know the rest. And I mean,
I love you.
And when you see them, you be like, and you know the rest. When I tell you, I was like, and I mean, they look straight, right? Deshawn be sending me stuff. Hey, Victoria, hey, Lipo. When I tell you, you're gonna be shocked. Make sure ain't nobody around when you go in there, because it's definitely. But when I tell you, because I'm nosy, I got 4 eyes for a reason. I'm digging and looking. But I was like, and these men look straight. But they say, gay, you don't know what gay looks like. That's why a lot of times these girls are like, I don't want no gay, but you don't know you got one or not. Because what do gay look like? You don't know what gay look like.
You're right.
Because the men you're going to see.
I learned that as far as like when that situation happened to me, but I didn't expect it to be like, I've been chased off of places by female sex workers and, other sex workers of that caliber, but it was never a dude that looked like somebody's uncle, or you know what I mean? I just was like, I was talking crap too, because I was like, are you serious? You're really hoeing right here, bitch? You want me to boo? Bitch, fuck you. Girl, we got to blowing blows, and
you fought him?
Split ways. Yes, because he hit me. Well, actually, he pushed me. I was drinking at the time.
Okay. So you're a fighter.
But I mean, it's what it is. It was the streets. You know what I mean? I didn't know. I mean, honestly, I will say my pride was like, I'm sitting on a fucking stoop. Bitch, how the fuck are you to tell me to move? And then as more and more I started getting to the back and forth of it, the more he was like, you're fucking up my money. And I'm looking back and forth, and I'm like, dude, you're hoeing? You're literally hoeing. And then I learned later at the end of the day that it was called the boy block. It was called the boy block, and that's where like guys go and hoe and of that caliber.
This world will teach you some surprises. Trust me. You be like,
but hey, let me let you go, because I have an animal that's not leaving me alone, and I just wanted to come on and say how much I love you and show my love, because I absolutely adore you, and I appreciate your conversation. I appreciate your topics. I appreciate everything that you bring to the table. And a lot of levels, I do listen and appreciate all of the stuff that you share, because, again, for me, it's about learning how to navigate in my own world and finding people who are on the similar type of, we may not be in the same ship,
You're right.
but we're navigating the same type of,
We
I
trying
don't
to
know what it's called,
we
and I
trying to get
appreciate
there.
you.
We trying to get there. I'm trying to get there too. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? I'm trying to get there. I know that's what you're talking about.
I love it.
All right, beautiful.
But let me let you go, okay? I had a great time talking to you.
And thank you for
and I will keep in touch, okay?
Okay, beautiful. Be careful. No more fighting.
And have a good night, you two.
All right, beautiful. Thank you. She just left. It's so funny. She looks just like my mother, which is scary to me. I'm like, oh my God, please, no, not the mom. But anyway. I know Deshaun's been sending me stuff, which is crazy to me. Just kicking up. Let me come back to y'all. She's off. I don't think nobody wants to be on Instagram. I don't see nobody asking to come up. It's real crazy. Oh, you just come back to live. Okay. Yeah, the thing is, we done went all the way up the subject. We talking about how many parents that accept you had those men be humping. Yeah, but see, that's been going on for years. But the thing is, like, a lot of times people don't talk about that. There are a lot of male escorts out here in the world. And that's the thing about it. They're gonna leak over. Where's Gilbert? Where's Milton? Where's Kimberly just said? That's gonna leak over. These male escorts are gonna leak over into the girls. And they're going to start dating the girls for cash. And I hate to say it, but it's going to work. Especially if he's a gay man, he start dating the girls, the two-spirit women, he's going to get over. And the reason why I say he's going to get over because he already knows what she wants. He knows she wants to be loved. He knows that she wants somebody to, he going to play that role and he going to rot her out. And hopefully she going to wake up before he take up everything she got. Yes, Mel Escos is near. Show is. There already is. And so I believe it, Deshaun. I believe it. And the thing is, like with me, I've seen too much. So many things in life I really don't think I needed to know. But I guess God felt as though I needed to know. Like I could have skipped a whole lot of stuff. I don't need to know this. I don't need to know this. I don't need to know this. And I don't need no more tests and I don't need no more levels of being abused. Like I'm done. Stop abusing me. Leave me alone. Cause I'm tired. I don't even. When I first did what I did to myself, I want to be beautiful. I want to dress nice. I had my whole life. I want to wear suits. I want to wear some heels. And I just want to look good. Makeup, lipstick, lashes. Child. When these men got through with me, child. I'm ready for the garbage. I'm done. I knew I had to stop dating when I started put my. I feel like this. If you have to put your hands on a man, you don't need to be with one. And it's, but I think my problem is, it's like this video this lady said. She said, if you want a man, she said, all you got to do is go outside and be really happy. And a man will spot that glow on your face. And he'll come over to you, sweet talk you, and he'll say to himself, there's someone that's happy. Let me go over and mess up her whole life and destroy her. And I'm going to find a nice way to do it. And I'm going to dump her as soon as I'm done. And it's funny, but it's real. And a biological woman said this, and she said it, but it was real. It was funny, but it wasn't funny because it was so true. There are people out here that will see you are happy, trying to make money, trying to make it, falling down, getting back up, and he will come along. And we see you starting to get below a certain level, he'll come along and snatch every little light that took everything in you to get it to that level and snatch it all away. And then he'll say, I don't remember that. I don't remember doing that to you. Child. And I always relate that back to diseases. I believe that's why I don't want to get married no more. Because I know he going to use protection. And I believe that if I'm in a relationship with a man, he get mad at me, he'll go out and get disease just to give it to me. I don't trust him. And it's so sad. I always feel like it's a curse because I used to say, I love men so much, ain't nothing a man can do can make me not love him. And baby, when these men got through with me, I'm like, you won. I'm good. And the sad part is there are so many people saying the same thing. There are so many biological females saying the same thing as two-spirit women. And there are so many of us sharing the same story. And the one thing I realized, the men are not really saying that to each other. And women like men love men. They just want us for sex, but they don't want you for sex. They want you for the conveniency of a beard. They don't want you at all. They having sex with the guy that they said was their brother, their uncle, that's their nephew. Child, that's their man. They don't want you at all. They having sex. Dude is cooking him up. He ain't gonna tell you, now my man, but what do you think your man look like? You think your man is hanging with a dude that's snapping his fingers, look like a girl, wearing makeup? No, he hanging with a dude that's tough as hell. And when them two dudes get together, your man is bending over. Like Janet Jackson said, are you gay? How you gonna ask me a question like, how do you marry a woman and let another man bend you over? You said, ain't nobody bending me over. So you doing the bending. That statement had to be run by a gay man must have wrote that story because only a gay person would know that's the truth. A gay man, people looking for this gay man that got Jerry curl in his hair. He got this slash. No, honey. That's that dude that's hardcore with Tim's. They be like, yo, I'll knock you out, built all up. Was when you see him on the street, you moving out the way. And honey, he throwing his lays up from Adam and Steve and Josh and Kong and King, honey. And you said, oh, I got a real man. Child, what is a real man? What is that? I'm not going to say all men because it's not, but it's a lot of men that's dipping and dabbing. And now they got these two-spirit women, y'all waving them in front of these men. Now a man will use a two-spirit woman to see if he's gay or not. So he wants her to look like a female. He wants her to use the extra part on him to make him feel like he makes his wife feel in that bed. Now, when she does it, then he's like, oh my God, I'm gay. So she's just the bridge to help him get to manhood. Then when you find a man that looks like he's pretty or beautiful or masculine or hard or you can't tell, he transfer his decision to go over. They don't want to be like, I don't know why he treat me like that. Why he keep going to jail? Child. Because in jail, he could be free. He could be free. They got the blue code of silence in jail, in prison. He could finally be with the man he always wanted. He keep going back. How do you go to jail, AIDS free, and come out of jail with AIDS? But the funny thing, a woman will close her eyes to it. She will go right back. Right, exactly, Ladybug. A woman will close her eyes to a man. All you gotta say, I didn't do it. Hey, Leah, what's up, mama? A woman will close her eyes. And I'll say I've done it. I closed my eyes to things when it didn't add up. But I wanted love. So I was like, you know what? I'm not perfect. We start comparing. Well, I'm not perfect. So if you're not perfect, we good. We good. But then you find out that when to me, I don't know anybody's sexual preference, you know. But a lot of times men will seize you out. And he'll seize you out through a porn. Let me see if I could get Leah to come on. Leah, you want to come on my live with me so we could talk about this? How the men will seek you out. Let me see if I can find her. This is paper. I don't know. Does she want to come on? I don't know. The weird thing, they're not saying they want to come on. Paper, pipe, Marty Wilson. Because this is something Leah talks about all the time. Leah was on live the other day about DMing. Yeah, Leah. Leah, you here? I'm trying to see if I can get her to come on here with me. Because she talks about this a lot. She might have left. Because she would talk about it. Leah was live the other day. It's a lot of DL men. There's more DL men than there are gay men. There are more DL men than people know. Your husbands, your brothers, your father. There are more DL women than you'll ever know. There's a lot of females that's on the DL. It's funny we always focus on the men, but since I've been on this side of things, I met a lot of females. A lot of females have come to me, let me know, this is my wife. But I met one person that was a guy who's like, that's my husband. But most females I met will tell me they got a wife. Just like, that's my wife. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know why women hate her. She looks like a girl to go to the club. I love Leah. Well, Leah says things to make you think, and a lot of times people don't want to think. She only spitting the truth, but a lot of times people don't like the truth because the truth hurts. And she's only saying her story. Every girl has a story, every guy has a story, but she only telling her story, you know, what she's been through in her life and you know what she's seen. We all tell our story our way, what we went through, whether it's right or wrong or similar to other people's story, or you know, because we're all different. We all come with our own testimony, whether it's good or bad or indifferent, or you know, we navigate through this world the best way we can, you know, because we're not perfect. Well, I know I'm not. Okay, Pipe, no problem. And it's difficult at times, so Deshaun, did you ever find Deshaun, wasn't you on my live? Did you come on this live on Instagram? I don't even know. Deshaun, was you on my live before? I'm trying to remember. Because y'all got one name here. I got my mother name on Instagram. The other name. Right. Okay. Deshaun. Okay. I was on your live. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See, because I be forgetting. Y'all be having all these different things. You know, I just joined TikTok. I left TikTok alone because I was upset. I left TikTok alone only because of something that I posted something positive and it seemed like they had a problem with that. And I was like, what do you want people to do? Kill themselves? Like, why aren't you trying to promote people who, why don't you try to promote keeping people alive? But y'all rather promote stuff like telling people off and cursing people out and calling people, you know. And I was upset behind that. Here's my TikTok page. I just put it on. I put my TikTok page up there. I don't know if I could put the TikTok, but the TikTok page, of course, you want to find me. Just Google Raven Over and you'll find me anywhere. This is my TikTok. Let me see. And this is the video I did right here. This is a positive video. That's a positive video. Telling people to hold on, don't give up, you know. Trying to find ways so they could be okay. And they was like, this goes against community guidelines. I was like, what? Saving people goes against community guidelines? Okay. I was like, I don't need to be on this. Because I'm not in the business of killing nobody. No, that ain't me. Now to help them along the way, I could try to talk them through it, but I'm not doing this. I got upset, so I left. I came back because they actually put the video back up, but I always feel like things are a warning, and it bothered me that that was a problem. Telling people to hold on. You'll see the video. It's a positive video. It's the first video I did for this year, and it made me feel sad that we promote hurting people, but not promote saving lives. You know, and I noticed that TikTok. I thought it was going to be like TikTok videos of fun and stuff, but people telling real life stories, and some of these stories are very depressing. It's not funny, but it's like, ugh. And I think by me being an empath, it's difficult for me to watch certain things because I take it personal. And I know I shouldn't take it personal, but the fact that people trying to hurt people is personal to me. I don't have to know you for it to be personal, but it bothers me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm out of here. The TikTok is now narcissistic, so everything we control. That's the thing about this one guy. He got millions of votes. Everything he says, he calls somebody a bitch. And I'm like, you look good, but I look good to you, bitch. I'm like, but y'all promote this, but this is okay. This is okay. Sometimes I forgot what I look, so I posted my picture to show you what I look like, bitch. I'm like, but y'all promote this. He got millions and millions of likes and I'm like, so this is what y'all promote. Oh yeah. So y'all promote this is cool. But somebody's saying, don't give up, protect your spirit, remember negativity. Oh, this is bad. We don't want you promoting some of it. Oh, so by me telling people not to give up and tell them that, protect your spirit and be mindful the things you want to, flourishing and, so that's bad. But I call it bad. Oh, this is good. I'm like, make it make sense. These are real people going through real life events. You have to try to find a way to encourage them, whether they take the message or not. They heard you. But if you promote evilness and little kids pick this stuff up, guess what they're going to do? They're going to use it. Right? Negative behavior is crazy. Yes, Twitter, Instagram. It's real weird. That's why I don't agree with pranks. I think pranks are cool. I think pranks are very mean. And people are like, oh, it's funny. No, it's not funny. In order for a prank to be funny, you have to hurt somebody. And that's funny. So it's like, that's not funny to me. So I have to hurt you, then oh, it's a prank. But that's not funny to me. I don't know. Maybe I just take things too serious, like, no. But people still commit suicide, but it is what it is. Right, negative behavior is crazy. Yes, Twitter, Instagram. Oh, TikTok be saying you have strikes. They will even remove the vibes. Said it quotes. Exactly my point. It makes no sense to me. It's like, but you promote this. Now I understand them mostly try to promote like finding bodies and stuff, missing people. I'm all for it. Now if you're trying to get help people, I get it. If you're trying to put a stop to racism, colorism, discrimination, I'm for it. But the colorism things is kind of like with me. The colorism is someone's opinion on colorism. Well, I feel as though since you're light skinned, you get privilege and the dark skinned person don't. And I feel as though that's just like a person who's giving a story. You kind of being, to me, in my opinion, like a bully. Because you're saying since the person is more light skinned, they get privileges. But people that's been murdered, they've been light skinned, dark skinned, everything else. So did they have a privilege because they were killed? And there's a lot of light skinned girls that were murdered. So did she have a privilege? And the thing about it is that's from their point of view of privilege. But a lot of people get murdered. They don't say, well, since you light skinned, I'm not going to kill you. They've been murdered, and it wasn't about color. But people feel like color, you know, and I think they base it off of different events that happen to different people. There are a lot of dark-skinned women out here that blew up, that's doing great for themselves, that they got money, they doing wonderful things. And there are a lot of light-skinned people out here that hasn't blown up, that haven't done it. So where the colorism goes there? I just feel as though I hate it because it's another way to divide the people. You're finding ways to divide us instead of pulling us together and say, that's my sister, that's my brother. But y'all not doing that. Y'all doing a paper bag test. Instead of y'all saying, this is my sister, my brother, come on, let's do what we gotta do, to help each other out. You're not doing that. You're divide them. So now we walk into the room when she's dark, when she's light. Y'all keeping it going. You're not pulling them together. I don't agree with the colorism, but that's just me. And I'm not light skinned. I'm not dark skinned. I'm like in between. But what does that mean? Do I get privilege? No. I catch hell just like everybody else. I don't get privileges. And a lot of people don't. But it is what it is. I can't stop what people are going to do because they're going to do what they want to do anyway. It is what it is. And then they wonder who's seeing it. You know who's seeing this mess? Little kids coming up. And they're going to repeat it. And when they repeat it, adults may laugh and think it's funny, but it's sad because when you're not around, they're going to say that stuff to another child. And the other child may get upset and try to do something to your child. And now you're upset because you at the school because your child got jumped on and beat on. You know, it starts all around. It doesn't start at home. But it's sad. It is what it is. Anyway. Hey, T-Tom. What's up, mama? God, I forgot your name. Ashley. Is it Ashley? See up, child. Let me go on. I'll be forgetting people's name. But it's just real. Anyway, y'all. How long I've been on here? Been for 2 hours and 12 minutes. But like she said, Miss Kimberly, like me, I'm trying to get back to that time of doing videos that way. If y'all think about it, I've been going for a long time. And my mother died back in, it's so sad I gotta look at the paper to find out. Because my brain and me are not, on the same page. This is all the people that I know that's done died. Look how thick this list is. I got my mothers in here. I got my aunts in here. I got my other aunt here. I got a trans man that died. I got Janae, Princess Janae. I went to her funeral. I went to his funeral. This is the mother. This is the woman that took my side. My mother betrayed me. I got my father's. Is my mother's. This is my aunt. This is my aunt who had. This is my other aunt. The stories. This is the paper I picked up. My mother. I did pick up my mother's stuff from the hospital. This is the paper they gave me. Now I have an aunt. Her and I went through the same thing. She saw people like I saw people. And me and her used to talk about different things. And it's so weird because everything she went through, I went through. I have an aunt that was on drugs. Anyway, like Kimberly and I said, we can't really talk about this stuff. But I still got their stuff. Okay. What is this one? Oh. You had the same ways, Mom, to say your other family saw things too. Say it must be power. Yeah, my aunt went through the same thing I went to, Miss Gilbert. She went through what I went through. And the weird thing is, the stuff she used to say to me, I've been through it. And I feel bad because I think I should have been there for her more. But I wasn't. I actually took her to a place, but she was like, I don't know. A friend said after Mom died, she got a gift. I forgot what her gift. It passed down. But see, seeing dead people is not a gift to me. That's not a gift to me. I don't like it. In fact, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it because it's like a nightmare I can't wake up from. And I'm always this. Okay, this is the part everybody about to run out the room now, because now I'm about to talk about spirits. And this is the part that I hate. I know Miss Gilbert will sit with me. She'll hold my hand when I tell the story, and probably Rex if Rex is still here. But and Deshaun. But the part that I hate is my transition. When I transition to the next life. I don't know if Miss Milton is here, but my transition, I don't know how is it going to happen. And the reason why I say this is because if I see dead people all my life, how will I transition? Is one of them going to wake me up, or is one of them coming to get my body? I know it won't be in this body. I know that for sure. I see streaks and pictures. Oh, yeah. But see stuff in pictures. Oh, yeah, they be in the pictures, honey. Just like Miss Kimberly said, shapeshifters. Shape-shifters. It's definitely a different type of environment to be in. But it's different because my problem is that I keep seeing people that I never seen before. And I think it's them. You do look tired but pretty. Thank you, Rex. I'm always tired. I'm always hungry too. But I see UFOs too. But as long as they cannot come and get me, it's okay. Yeah, I've heard about that, Miss Gilbert. A friend of mine I was dating. He said he was taken on a ship by a UFO. I believed him because I think if you deal with spirits a lot, anything somebody come to you and tell you, you be like, I believe you. Because there's so many things that's unanswered. All these babies coming back in these old bodies, these old spirits in these young bodies. These newborn babies is old. They are so old. And that's the thing about it, is you looking at the young body, but it's an old person talking to you. Any information you want to know, don't talk to a baby like a baby. Talk to a baby like an adult and watch what they tell you. You be like, how you know this? You're going to stop and look at them really funny because you're going to see some stuff that ain't going to be making no sense. Like you just been here for only 4 years and you telling me this stuff. You've been here for 3 years and you telling me this stuff. How do you know this? You only been on this earth for 3 years. And if you sit talk to them, you're gonna be shocked at the conversation you're gonna have. Cause it ain't gonna add up. But then you're like, you've been here before. Those who say you've been here before, they knows something more is beyond. Those who like, oh girl, they must have seen it. Those are the ones that don't, they want everything. If it ain't on Google, it's not true. Oh yes, Miss Gilbert, they do. If you talk to them like an adult, you're gonna be surprised of the adult conversation you're gonna have with the baby. Don't accept things, accept dear. Very little of any of us we can do even for the people we love. That's true, Rex. I mean, the thing about it with anything, I always say you could put it out there. If people want to receive it, they will. And if they don't want to receive it, they don't have to. I don't force feed nobody nothing. Every soon animal be talking. I've seen some fish come out the ocean with lips like humans and teeth like humans. It's so many things beyond the sea that don't make sense, but my dog used to say no and growl. Let me tell you something. I had an apartment, Miss Gilbert, and my dog always barked in the master bedroom. He would turn around and bark at, "Arr, arr." And I was like, oh my God, they're in my apartment. So I asked somebody, the owners of the apartment, I was like, they was like, you look just like the person who used to live here. I was like, really? The person, this is way before this. The person didn't want to die, so what they did was they did rituals in the apartment so they wouldn't die. And they would still walk around that apartment. And it was so weird because I saw him, I saw my ex get up and go to the bathroom. And I was like, okay, I saw him in the bathroom, so I went to go get something to drink. And I saw my ex in the bathroom, I looked at him, I kept around. When I walked and got to my bedroom, my ex was still in the bed. I'm like, oh my God. Now me, that's gotten used to it. I don't go, oh my God, I can't believe this. Like I've been used to this since I was this tall. So I don't grew up with it. So I'm not scared of it. I'm tired of it. I'm really tired of it. I'm really tired. I am so sick of it. But I can't do nothing about it. I done burned sage, I done burned Cam Child. They be like, okay, let me hang the light. So you can like, child, they pick that stuff up. But the new thing, they've come into my bedroom. Now before, they used to come in my bedroom. I'm in my bedroom. I'm like, oh. But then again, when I think about it, my mother came into my bedroom. That means child, this brain and me, we just don't mesh. I be hoping that we could meet again, but I don't know. This brain I got, I don't know. Wait, I don't know. I don't trust me. I don't trust me. I definitely don't trust me as far as picking men, because I know if he's straight from hell, I love him. I don't trust me as far as coming in the house. I don't trust me as far as cooking. I don't trust me as far as doing anything. I don't trust me because I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to go really slow because my brain is not with me. Was there men that kept to keep into your bedroom with guilt in front of you? Was these men that I was in an apartment building? Wait a minute. Was these men that keep in your bedroom with guilt? I don't know, Deshaun. I really don't know. I don't know if they killed or what they died. I don't know. When I start, it becomes different when I can have a conversation. So when I start having a conversation, y'all, with these people, I'm telling you right now, your sister is gone. I'm gone. When I have conversation, I'm gone. I be waiting, Deshaun, to be honest with you. I be waiting for that day to come when they actually start talking. I do be hearing whispers, but I kind of be thinking maybe that's not Maybe that's not them. I walked in the living room and I've heard this voice. I don't know if it's true. It was my mother. She called my name. And then I heard her tell me, what did she tell me? She tried to call me, but I kept walking. Like I was like, maybe it ain't her. I ain't. So anyway, it's just weird. Oh, I had an experience how trumpets for an hour. But you know what, Miss Gilbert? I've heard that too, but they said that's death when you hear trumpets downside to the floor. I had to have persistent. When they say you hear trumpets or horns, that means death is coming. When you hear trumpets and horns, that means death is near. Yes, I've heard something called my name years ago when I was 16. I got meds and prayed and been okay since. Okay. I don't know. I know one thing. Everything I brought from my mother's house, it all broke. It just, everything kept breaking. The microwave broke. Her radio broke. Her car. Everything just started breaking. I was like, oh God. I had a picture right here. I took it down because her spirit was right there and it was so dark. And the hate that she has for me. I mean, I know she hated me. Her picture was so much rage. I could feel her energy. Her hate for me was so strong. I had to take the picture and cover it up, put it in a bag, and seal it. Her best friends told me to take it and set it on fire. They told me to burn it. And the thing is, what was done behind my back, everybody knows. But they don't want to tell me because they feel like it's going to hurt my feelings. I was like, y'all done told me too much. It's already hurt my feelings. I already feel like a fool. Like that song says, it takes a fool to learn. I got a knot in my neck. I feel like a bump. Is that a bump? You know I'm a hypochondriac. Miss Gilbert, I'm going to take me some aspirin. Oh, when I have heard that burning stuff, but I'm not. Yeah, they told me her best friend told me, when her best friend got in contact with me, she told me, she said, when she found out what my mother did and my mother said, she was apologetic. This is her second friend. And she told me, she said, she hoped my mother got right with God. But in other words, she was saying my mother going to hell. She was like, for what she did to you, she's going to burn in hell. But see, I don't need to hear that. Her other friend bust out, her best friend that was lived in her unit. She bust out and cried because she didn't know who I was. And she found out her best friend lied to her. She's like, you her child? She's like, why would she lie to me? And I was like, girl. So it's so weird. Now, the reason why I cut them all off and blocked everybody, only because I can't learn nothing else. Because now I'm thinking when she burnt my face up, she meant it. Now I'm thinking when I was scared to eat her food, I was scared to eat her food because I was like, she's going to poison it. It's not funny. But I realized something, that they hated me. I feel like a fool, though. I feel like a fool only because of the magnitude of people that she went to destroy me. And in her defense, she never hit it. I just didn't believe her. I know I keep saying it, but I didn't believe her. I didn't believe her. Now I chase after men who's like her. Now I have to undo the brainwashing. That's why I don't trust me, because I'm so mentally messed up. I don't know if I'm ever gonna meet me again. I don't know if I'm ever gonna meet myself again. I don't know if I'm going to be mentally able to become who I once was, because now I don't trust nobody. Sometimes we're born into a family, but by blood only. But they are not. But you know, Miss Gilbert, let me tell you something, Miss Gilbert, Miss Gilbert, Miss Gilbert. When I tell you it was so many people hated me, and I never believed them. But after she died, I started going back into my family members. And I was like, well, damn, what kind of spell did she put over me that I didn't believe these people? And the thing was, it was a lot of them. As they say, God will make you sit down and see everything around you, baby. I was like, okay now. Okay now. I don't need to see nothing else. I done seen too much. I think when she supported the girl who killed my baby, that's when it kind of woke me up that she hated me. But you been saying, well, she killed your kid. Why would you be around her? I was like, because it's not that bad. I've been taught that my feelings don't count. I've been taught by demons that it's okay to hurt me. And I learned how to navigate my whole life through people hurting me. And I made it okay. I made it okay. That's why everybody liked me, because I was so damn stupid. I was gullible. I made it okay to hurt me. I wouldn't say a word. You can hurt my feelings. I get real quiet and I won't say one thing. I get very quiet. And I mean the things that they used to say, my uncle, my aunt, and I was like, God gave me a forgiving spirit, Miss Gilbert. It is the worstest thing a man could do to me. God gave me a forgiving spirit. That means anytime somebody ever did something to me, I will forgive you. I will forgive you. And that when you forgive somebody, that means they could come back and do it again. I have to fight. I have to fight this spirit, this forgiving spirit that I have. I have to fight this forgiving spirit and make this spirit fight back. It is the hardest thing for me to do. But I have to make myself fight back. Because my spirit don't make me fight. My spirit says forgive and forget. But when I forget, they coming back. So I have to fight that spirit. Darling, our own people don't understand us, our sexuality, because people turn around us. We're no worse to anyone else. You try to see the good in everyone for people. Exactly, Miss Gilbert. And it's definitely deep. It's definitely deep. Because sometimes people don't have the greater good. It's just what it is what you get. And it's kind of like having a fist fight, and they beat you up and you fall on the ground and say, "Oh, you getting back up again? You want some more?" And they beat you up again, and then you still find some strength to get back up. It's like, "Oh, you get back up again?" Then they beat you up again, and then you find enough strength, like, "I'm gonna get back up." I still believe, and they beat you up again. You be like, "Okay, I don't think I need to get back up. I think I need to leave." And I think that's what happens to a lot of us people like me. They call it levels. But levels mean strength. That means you're stronger. But it's just stronger that it works differently for everybody, differently, but I don't know. It's very different. I was brought up to take care of my mother. So anything she wanted, I try to give it to her. She would make me send it back. I don't want this, send it back. I don't want this, it's not good enough. Everything I did for her was never good enough. And it hurt me because I knew I could never do nothing right. If I bought her a suit, I had to buy the stockings and the shoes. If I bought her a suit with the stocking and shoes, I had to buy a hat and a coat. If I bought a suit, a stocking and shoes with the hat, I had to buy jewelry. I could never do enough. It was never enough. And it wasn't because of what I did. It was who she was getting it from. Her hate for me was so real that I didn't know. Some people are vampires. Oh, Miss Gilbert, oh my God, you are on it tonight. Yes, some parents are. Never appreciate. Oh, Miss Gilbert, you are on point. And the problem is, which makes it worse, you go out and find your parents in somebody else. You will go out and find a man that's exactly like what you don't want. And the reason why you go to this person, because you feel the spirit that's so familiar and comforting, but that spirit is the spirit of the person that tortures you and abuses you mentally, and you feel safe, but you land inside of the devil's arms because you feel comfortable, you feel safe, and you should have never been there. And that's what makes it so real. I'm gonna turn off this Instagram. I don't think nobody watching anyway. But it's just so real. And the sad part is, you have to undo brainwashing. You know how hard it is to undo brainwashing? Especially if you've been taught how to hate you. You've been taught how to hate you. You've been taught how to be embarrassed of yourself. You've been taught that in order to go outside, you got to look good for everybody else. What you think people are going to say about me if you look like that? So now I have to dress according to other people's vision of you for me. I can't express who I am because I have to look good for this person that I don't know because I'm representing you, but nobody's caring about me. Child, that brainwashing job is crazy. But once you start waking up, oh, and nobody can tell you nothing. No, because I'm waking up. I was in a deep sleep. Compliments from my protector. It's difficult. I don't know. It's definitely difficult. Anyway, let's move to a lighter topic. We done talked about this for too long, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Let's talk about some food. Who cooking tonight? Did I cook today? Oh yeah, I did cook. I cooked some chicken. And I cooked some chicken and some French, not cooked French fries. I cooked chicken and sausage. For some reason, I have a taste for boiled eggs. I was gonna buy some, but it was $6.99. I said $6.99 for a pack of eggs. Well, when they have the Easter egg hunt, I think I'm coming out there to get me some eggs. When the kids have the Easter egg hunt, I'm gonna give me some eggs, honey. Guess that's the only way I'm gonna eat. Child. Mm-mm-mm. It's so sad because I'm gonna go to bed. gonna watch people be in love, mind my business. I like to watch it. I don't want to be a part of it though. I'm good. But this is let me speak something in fruition, as they call it. This the man I want, y'all. This the man I want. I'm gonna tell you. This the man I want. As far as race, I could care less. As far as height, I could care less. I want this man to be rich. Let me stop. I want this man to love me. And I want him to be my best friend. Then we see something wrong with me, he done fixed it before the even pain even hit my heart. I want this man to give me flowers. I know it's corny. I want a man to send me flowers. I like flowers. I've gave guys flowers. They never gave me flowers, but they did go through. Anyway, I want a man that like to get flowers. I want a man that wants to be around me. Not no stalker stuff. But he's like got us busy. And also he like to eat. I just want somebody who could fill a hole in my heart. I fought catfish. Hey Tanya. Salmon. Y'all just getting this? I don't went past it. This thing is moving so. Hey Raven, good to see you. Hey Tanya. Hey Rex, I fried catfish. Oof. Salmon. Okay. This thing moving real slow. I done went past it. I like salmon. Then again, I'm not a picky person when it comes to food. I love salmon. Definitely love catfish. Is this thing moving really slow? Anyway. Well, people, I'm making dinner now. Okay. What you cooking, Miss Tanya? You know what's funny? I made everybody admins. Everybody got a boo. With praise to turkey wing. The stores are still closing. Oof, turkey wings. Oof. Oh, I have to fry them in the oven. Oof. I love me some turkey wing. Garlic, cheddar, mashed potatoes. Oof. Love me some potato. I ain't no potato sauce on time. I had some smoked pepper. Ooh, cayenne pepper with lemon pepper. Roasted Bruce. That sounds good. Y'all making me hungry. Well, I'm about to get ready to go anyway. Y'all know I'm about to go. Now it's time to say goodbye. It's now 8:12. I'm about to fry me some chicken. Not a lot though, because I got some already cooked. I might make some soup because I got this high blood pressure, Miss Gilbert. When Miss Gilbert at? I got high blood pressure, so I can't be eating too much stuff that I love. I have to stick to this routine. But chicken sounds good. Yeah, I don't want to. I said catfish. Rex Raven's greedy, child. Raven is just put it on the floor and kick it to me. I'm not picky, child. I'm not picky at all. I'm a stress eater. I'm a stress eater. When I'm stressed out, baby, oof, I'm a stress eater. But you doing catfish. Raven don't got catfish money, honey. Only catfish I got is watching on in line. Other than that, mm-mm. Anyway. Oh, I like catfish. Child. Catfish is good. But I'm greedy, so but you know what? Rex, I like steamed fish. I like when you steam the fish. Ooh, that tastes so good to me. I need to step away from fried foods, but what I need to do, urine is going, urine is going up. Amen, Miss Gilbert. I tell you, I can't catch a break though. I need to. I need to catch a break. I actually got off the dating sites because the only thing everybody wants is sex. So there's my Instagram. So y'all know I got them glasses from the dollar store. And the sad part is I paid $400 for glasses and I don't even wear them. I wear the glasses from the dollar store. And the only reason why I wear these dollar store glasses is because Raven falls asleep sometime with the glasses on. And I can't afford to pay $400 for no glasses. So Raven has to, sure, yeah, to tell me. Are you married? No. Why do guys ask you, are you married? Y'all don't care if I'm married or not. Wait a minute. T.S. Madison, grandfather died. So T.S. Madison, wait a minute. T.S. Madison, grandfather's funeral. She is so pretty. Jack Moore, right, hospitalized, altercation with husband. Jack Moore, right, child. Who is this? Who is, child? Would you like to be a brand ambassador? Absolutely not. No, I ain't selling your mess. I'm gonna press. I'm gonna press. I'm gonna press. call. Let me see. You probably can't hear it like I didn't hear it. Probably cheating. Probably cheating, just like the rest of them. He called me December the 19th. December the 19th. But he couldn't have called me December 19th because this wasn't there. I don't even know who this person is. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Let me put you back on restricted. Hell no. Mm-mm. Nah. Get out of here. Nah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nah, I can't do it. I tell you, I look like I'm losing weight. I better go get on the scale. I look real thin to me. And it's funny when I get on the scale, I be like, no, bitch, you so big. Let me see. They really don't be caring. They ain't. If you married to, they're not wanting. You right, Miss Gilbert. Miss Gilbert, you know what it is? I'm frickle as hell. In one breath, I don't never want to get married. The next breath I do. That's why I don't trust me. I don't trust me. Did I tell you this before? I do not trust me. I don't trust me. I don't. I don't trust me. And when it comes to a man, I definitely don't trust me. I don't trust me. When it comes to cooking, I don't trust me. When it comes to leaving my house, I don't trust me. I don't trust me. Because every time I turn around and did something, and I don't remember doing it, I think I'm going crazy. Or maybe I already left. I do not trust me. That's why I'm around nobody. Because I'm too messed up in the head. I say I want to marry but a person I can trust. But that's exactly Miss Gilbert. And that's the problem. I'll be back. Oh, so let me tell you. I went to the store today to go to the grocery store, right? Do anybody wear sweatpants? Like jogging suit pants? You know, they have the the drawstring or the string you tie. Anybody with jogging suit pants that you gotta tie your pants with the rope they put inside. I think I need to last it, but I say I want to marry, but a person can trust you. Or the doctor, that's why I'm standing on. If you want to marry to you, not. Exactly, Miss Gilbert. Tanya's really don't be caring. They ain't trying. That's true, Miss Tanya and Miss Gilbert. Deshaun, right? Y'all seen Deshaun? Deshaun is fine as hell, honey. That man is fine. Right? They will still date you. Sure, that's not funny. It's good with that. They will date. They be going on dates, just married you and going out look for a date. Child, it's not funny, but it's the truth. You all in love. You just got married. He trying to find another woman. You're like, what the hell? It's so sad, but it's true. Hey, Anna, what's up, mama? Where you been? We've been holding the gate open for you. You just coming in. Happy New Year. I would say have a drink on me, but I don't drink anymore. I'm a church woman. Look at this vein. Y'all know that is not a good sign. That means my pressure is up. If I got veins, that means your pressure is up. I ain't seen veins in my arms in years. My pressure is up. That's what I'm saying. I know I'm gonna croak. I'm gonna croak. I'm gonna just die. I just don't know that. That's why I blew my hair in. So at least when they find me dead, they ain't gotta worry about doing my hair. When my veins feel right, when my veins feel right, my pressure. Exactly, Miss Gilbert. Prayer for healing. Yes. I don't know, Deshaun. I don't know if my days is numbered. But I tell you, when I be telling y'all, hey Joe, when I tell y'all, when I keep telling y'all, I got half a brain that we all not here. I hope y'all be taking me serious. I may say it as a joke, but I be dead serious. Like I be really doing some stuff that I really don't remember. Like something's really wrong with me. I know I act crazy, but for real, so I want y'all to remember, something really is wrong with me. I think I think it was my mother's death, and I think the fact that she went and got the person who killed my kid and said I couldn't say nothing, it's just the levels. And it's like, then the people, it's like, how do you mourn when you're the most hated person in the world? This person lied when you, then we got the person who killed your baby, and then give them money, and then I can't even say, and I'm like, when I tell you shocked, it's been such a process. I think the problem is when you love someone so much, it's hard to see the truth. I need Kimberly, because Kimberly probably understand that. It's really hard to see the truth. When you love somebody so much, it's hard to see what they've done to you. But you see it. And Miss Gilbert is definitely on point tonight, honey. She's giving documentaries and going in my head, pulling out every facts. She done gave receipt. Oh yes, Miss Gilbert. It is very difficult. It's difficult because when you sacrifice your whole life to help somebody, to find out that you're supposed to be the stupid one. I feel like a fool. I've helped I've helped so many people. I've helped so many people. And that's why I don't believe in karma when they say karma. Because if that's the case, I shouldn't have been here. Thank you, Anna Mama. I'm glad to see you, beautiful. It's very difficult. Stand up, baby. Joe, how old are you? But you on the pressure pills, Miss Gilbert? I got some in here, but do you ever feel, Miss Gilbert, do you ever feel like the pressure pills, like people be trying to kill you? Like you be wondering if they really pressure pills? Because when the world is so much negativity, some of these, actors are receiving karma. Thank you, Miss Gilbert. At least you let me know I ain't all the way gone crazy. Because when you feel like nobody don't love you, you definitely be paranoid. You 30. How tall are you, Joe? Yeah, I don't know. But you know what, Miss Gilbert and Rex? Who else is in here? And Miss Anna. I want to go buy me some. Do anybody ever had cabbage before? I had purple cabbage. I was gonna buy some purple cabbage, but the meat inside the stores, they're not filling them up no more. Like, what is going on in this world? Because every doctor offering a pill if you're not to lose weight. Miss Gilbert, I don't know. Yes, purple cabbage is good. Oof, Miss Gilbert, I'm greedy. I'm greedy as I'm a stress eater, Miss Gilbert. When I'm upset, and the reason why I know I'm a stress eater because I went to Burger King and bought some food. Now, Braven don't like buying no food because I think I'll spit on. But I was like, I'm gonna buy me some food from Burger King. Like I'm gonna die anyway, so let me buy something to eat. I bought me a hamburger from Burger King. Oh my God, delicious. They had these two specials going on. They had these two specials going. The specials was a fish sandwich and a hamburger, milkshake or or a soft drink, French fries or onion ring. But the special was $6.99. You can get French fries or hamburger, a Whopper, and you also can get onion rings and French fries, a milkshake or soft drink for $6.99. So you get two things, two hamburgers and two French fries. So I was like, give me one of each. So hey Zach, so I ordered that food. Oh my God. Y'all should have saw me. Y'all have been like, Raven, that's ridiculous. Honey, the mayonnaise is all over my face and I'm lip child. I was like, this is a shame. I acted like you ever see the movie The Fly? I was eating that food. Oof. I was like, nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. When I tell you good, then the next day, I'm with the White Castles. I was like, I like the 21. I should be telling you, I like the 21 pieces of White Castle. It's like, okay, 21, yes. So all of it. Exactly, Joe. So I got the 20, I think it's 21 piece. I'm working me here because you know we got, so it was a lot. I got the big bag of White Castles. So I'm sitting about, so oh, these White Castles. Am I supposed to have this? No. Miss Gilbert knows I'm not supposed. So I'm taking the hamburgers, I'm squeezing them together, eating them like cookies. I'm eating them. I was, oh, these are good. So after I get the number 6, I'm like, okay, I'm full. Now it was good. So I ate the French fries. It's okay. I'm not supposed to have milkshake because milkshake, but I had milkshake. So the next day, I went and ordered. Now remind you, hey Miss Daisy, what's up, Mama? This is not Raven because I'm cheap. I don't buy food from people because I'm scared you're gonna spit on it. But I just said, what the hell? I don't care no more. So I went to the Chinese restaurant and I got some Chinese food. So what did I get from there? So I bought two egg rolls, shrimp rolls, and I got some chicken. So I ate that, and I was hungry. I don't like purple cabbage. Has a florid taste. Hey, you gotta season it up, Mama. But listen, Raven greedy. All it's all in the seasoning. But and you know what? Now that you said that, Tanya, you made me have. I know this way up. She's like, how do you get that, Tanya? You made me think about liver. Anybody like liver? I like liver. Anybody like liver? I haven't had liver in a long time. Oh, egg rolls. Oh yeah, Miss Gilbert. I ate them egg rolls. You'd have thought you'd have been like, Raven, that's ridiculous. I was like, I was eating that stuff. Like, that's a damn shame, but you got to stop. I was eating that food. And to mind you, I'm stressed out, but my mouth is still, and I got what they call a niggeritis. So I went straight to sleep. Love egg rolls. It was a shrimp roll. It was a vegetable roll and an egg roll. Um, did the PayPal come through, baby? Um, I didn't look. I'm greedy. I'm a stress eater. And lately I've been really stressed out. So I've been eating a lot. And I shouldn't because I can't afford it, but you mean the you mean the you mean the PayPal or the Cash App? Oh, you mean the Cash App. Thank you, Miss Gilbert. But the thing is, I like throat. Okay, here we go. How you been? Hey MG, what's up, boo? I'm here. I use the Cash App because thank you, Miss Gilbert. Exactly. And they still haven't given it. Miss Gilbert, they's like, you have to send child. We'll talk about it behind the scenes because you already know. Boil the liver sounds boil liver sounds delectable. Okay. Zap like me. I said some on paper. No, Miss Daisy. Nothing came on paper. Oh, you must have went to the other one. I deleted the account on there, but for some reason, I don't know why they won't check that account. Well, okay. All of us Geminis. Are you a Gemini like me? Oh, child. Let it go. Yeah, thank you. For some reason, um, let me ask you something. Do y'all believe in what's this biocoin or biocoin? What is it called? Crypto? Child, please. Get out of here with that bitch. This world is something else. This what gets me. You know what gets me? Y'all care about these damn animals and stuff in the ground, but y'all don't care about these people. Y'all don't care about these people on the street. Y'all want us to bring bags into the store, but you don't care about these homeless people. This world kills me, I swear. They want you to bring bags and stuff in the store, which is so amazing to me. And the sad part is, people is homeless on the street and they don't care. Popcorn scares me. Everything scares me. Zach. Hey, Rick. Some people only know their same side. The crazy one. Sue. Pull that hair. Work that beautiful jump for real. She knows what's up. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Thank you. God, I hate my brain. Thank you. Where's she at? Lord have mercy. My brain and me to die. And thank you, Daisy. I would have cash app you, but they don't have that here. And you in Europe. Oh my God. Daisy, I know you was in Europe. Oh, sis, I need to get out there. What is out there? When I think of Europe, I think of models. Is models and stuff out there? Is it really that free out there? You may have to tell me a lot. Well, you know you got to start from day one because my brain and me are not together. Yes, thank you, Miss Daisy Blonde. What's in Europe? I think Tina Turner's in Europe. Yes, in Europe you must. Oh, what is it? Why was the people in Europe though? I want to travel so bad, but my money tell me you can't go nowhere. Yes, Tina lives in Switzerland. Oh, okay. Any old music will do. I want to move out the country so bad, but my money tell me you ain't going nowhere. I feel like the spell would be broken off of me if I leave the United States. It might be worse. Miss Gilbert, I really feel, and I could be wrong, y'all could join at any time and tell me. I feel like the person that's lined up with us, that's perfect for us, I feel as though they're in another country or another state. I believe they exist, but they're in the wrong location. Tina Turner did more to Europe. It's true. It's all about. That's what I've been saying. Miss Blonde. I said the same thing. I really feel as though people out there looking for us, but they can't find us. And I also think that the way we go, we don't have to have a hard way to go. It's just we're in the wrong place. I always used to believe, now I could be wrong, because you know you're dealing with. So I just believe, so when you get that point, like, don't nobody want me, nobody loves me. Just think he's out there, he just can't find you. Probably broke as fuck. Let me stop. But then again, he probably got a little P bug. Oh, God, you gotta get a man with a little P bug, but he got a big bank account, so you gotta learn how to make the noise. Oh my God, oh my God. Even though you got a little P bug, you gotta make him feel good, because that money be coming in, honey. You like, oh, you was the best. You think about that thousands of dollars. Oh, I love you. His little P bug, the little train that could, child. Yeah, little P bug, child. I don't mind little P bugs. I just have a problem with somebody say, could you give me head? Child. How much imagination you expect me to have? Let me stop being bad. It's the truth though, them little people, like, can you, oh my God. Because that takes a lot of imagination. Raven is a bad idea. Raven, is this a bad idea? There's a girl I find attractive and she's a year younger than me. I'm 22. Is it bad that I did? No! Child 22, 1 year, child, please. That's good. Go for it. Why not? Child, be happy. There is no rules with love. As long as they ain't no underage, 16, 15, 14, then it's fine. They legal. Child, go get yours. That's yours. Take them out on a date. Get you some. If you don't got no money, buy, make some ramen noodle soup. Get the cups, kind. I'm gonna do for $1. But bring, say I bought some soup. I think that's a cup of soup. That's romantic. To be honest with you, a lot of girls like to be romance more so than the big picture. If you showed up to a girl house like, yo, listen, I don't have much, but I made some soup and some food, she'd be like, oh, this is cute. It's gonna entertain her that you went this a good girl. Now you got a rotten so and so. But if she's a good girl, she watch you like, hey, I bought some food, you be like, this is really nice. A lot of times girls will be happy that you went to a party, like, yo, I bought some food back for you. It's the thought. But that's a good girl. Now I'm not talking about the girls from hell. I'm talking about a good girl. My good side gives good vibes of simple like okay, Rick. I'm just scared and nervous because lots of guys find her attractive and want to get with her, but I think why not risk it? You probably the one she wanted. That's usually how it happens. The ones you want never comes up. And all the rotten ones that get to her before the rotten ones messed her out. Because once a lot of men go through women that hurt them, you done met child. She ain't gonna be available. She another raven. Rotten. That 18-year-old hit on me years ago. I ain't gonna be his mom no more. I don't know, child. As long as they legal. I mess with guys many times way younger than me. It's just when you look down at their little silly little face because it's a baby. I gotta stop saying that. They be, stop calling me a baby. I'm a grown ass man. Child, they legal. And if he get you in that bed and do some, let me stop being nasty. But I'm gonna tell you anyway. That little young man get you in that bed and start doing things to you that you lose conscious. You like, oh my goodness, who is this man? Honey, when I tell you that age won't matter, then when he finished, he gets up and wipe your head up and rub your feet. You be like, oh my goodness, who's this baby? Child, he rub your feet. You lay on, he rub you lay on your stomach, he rub your back down. He kiss you and say, "You want me to get you something to eat?" Child, the age stuff that went out the window. You like, "Oh, this is my husband." Child. Then the morning time you get up, he done fix you bacon, eggs, and you like, "Oh my goodness." Then you go take a shower. He stands there with the towel waiting for you. You know, like, listen, if I'm gonna make create a dream, I'm gonna make it the best of them all. He be like, "Well, listen, ma, I will give you orange juice, but I know you like liquor." He's like, "Yes, baby. Give mommy some liquor." She's like, "Yeah, I fixed it for you. Some nice old wine." He's like, "My girls are drunk." Yes. He be like, "I have a little taste with you." And he cute. Watch his little skin all still together and stuff. No wrinkles and nothing. You just then you get you in that bed again. You're like, "Oh, child, you won't care about no age." The only time you care about age is when you in the bed with pops. But then again, there's some pops out here that's dangerous, honey. I met this one guy, he chased after me. Oof, child, when he got me in that bed, he chased me for a long time. When he got me in that bed, oof. If I had welfare, I'd have given my benefit card. She said on Instagram Live, if a guy wants to get with her, that they had to DM her. But don't make sure she's the right one. Don't go by looks, because some of these girls is toxic. Toxic is real. Just because she's beautiful, you better monitor everything. Because she may be straight from hell. I stopped messing with too young because their mind's not right. If they're mature, okay, but they usually want to sugar. Oh, God, not the sugar mamas. I can end up child. Miss Gilbert, they all seem to want a child. I'm so over this sugar mama mess. Super time. Child. Child. I never forget I met this one guy. When he walked through my door, I met him on the app. He came to my door. I said, "Oh, Jesus, he is cute." When that boy got me in the bed, girl, I told him to get the fuck out. I'm the worst. I was like, "You gotta go." Honey, he didn't want to get off of me. I said, "You got to go." He said, "You okay?" I said, "You gotta get out of here." He was fine. I ain't never seen me. Yeah, my feelings. Honey, he left me alone. Guess he said, "You old bitch." I can't say. I was like, "That's all right. You call me all you want, but you getting out of here." When I tell you this young boy got a hold of me, honey, he was too much. He was fine as hell. But honey, my body was like, "Okay, now, you need to get him out of here." My body was like, "Hello, you gotta go." When I tell you he just didn't want to get off of me. I was like, "Enough." He's like, "What's the matter, mom?" Kiss her. I was like, "Oh my goodness." I done got myself in a mess. I was like, I started channeling my Linda Blair and twisting my head around in circles. And child, he paid it no mind. He was not, he was fine though, but he was on me. I was like, "Oh, yeah, this is much." I think what they call them people nymphos. He was a nympho. He was not letting me go, honey. He was not letting me go. I was like, this, mm-mm. Oh, Miss Gilbert. Yes, they do. But he was an exceptional. He was exceptional. He was too much. But then again, I'm bad in the bed. Because after if I have sex with you and I start thinking, I'm ready for you to go. I think I think my problem is, in order for me to have sex and enjoy it, I have to be spiritually connected to you. If I'm not spiritually connected, you on the clock. You better hurry up. I mean, you better hurry up because I'm gonna flip out. Yes, nymphos needed. Child, I don't like nymphos. They are the worst. They can go for hours, and my body don't last that long. Mm-mm. 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 But he was cute. I still don't believe he was overage. He said he was. They all tell me it's hard to tell with black men because they look young. But I'm the one thing I'm sick of black men telling me, I'm a grown ass man. Stop calling me a baby. I'm a grown ass man. I'm so sick of hearing that. I hear that a lot. I'm a grown ass man. Stop calling me a baby. That's why I be thinking they're a baby because it's my like, damn, you a baby. He's like, you my baby too. That's how you know they older. They be like, you my baby. I said, you like a baby. He's like, and you my baby too, boo. Come here. That's how you know they old. When they young, you say, you like a baby. I'm a grown ass man. See, that's a tantrum. That makes me think I'm with a baby. That's the ones with the person. Gemini doesn't have just one sex organ. Oh God. Rick, I'm not even going there with you. I don't even know what that even means. I think my sexual appetite have changed though. I think I've got better in the bed. But now I don't want nobody to touch me because I'm scared. Oh, am I scared of just being a bitch? Y'all don't forget to like this live. Oh, thank you, Miss Blonde. I don't know. It's just difficult for me. God, but thank you, Miss Blonde. It's so weird for me now. That's a plus though. If I can get a man that's good in the bed and he got money, especially if he got Burger King money, a man with Burger King money, I'm in love. That's a damn shame. Who's got the best damn burgers in the whole world? Burger King and I. Making this more than just a dog to play with. Like if the girl say, you ain't taking me no child, you could take me to White Castles, Burger King, McDonald's. I don't care. All I know they cooking some food. I always find it funny when people become so picky. If you ain't paying for it, then again, maybe that's why I'm there. If you could move to another state in America, which one? You know what, Miss Blonde? I don't know. Because I don't trust this person. I don't trust this person. I don't. I don't trust me. I don't trust me. Because what I've learned since the old Raven, the new Raven, I don't trust this Raven. I don't trust me. Because everything I pick always seems to be wrong. I don't trust this person. I always seem to do everything backwards, so everything wrong. I don't know. When I could go get up in the morning and find out I didn't do anything wrong, and it's so funny, it's not funny. Because it's only me here, then I feel comfortable. But I'm still doing stuff wrong. And I think I'm doing better, but I'm not. I boiled hot dogs. I went to go eat them. I went to go get the bread. And I started looking through the house trying to find out what did you do with the bread? I looked through the cabinets where I wash my hair. I looked through the where the dishes are at. I look where the pots are at. Now remind you, I'm the only one here. Why am I going through this whole trying to find a bread? Because I know the person who did it. So I'm going through my refrigerator. There is no bread there. So I said, I gotta go to the store to buy bread. I don't want to go buy bread. I don't want to leave the house. Today's my day to get my mental break. And we all know so I go to the store. I said the story for in case you wasn't. Went to the store. I bought some meats and stuff, and I go to put the meat in the freezer, and there was my bread in the freezer. Who puts bread in the freezer? Never mind you. I looked everywhere, but didn't look in the freezer, obviously. Duh. I looked in the refrigerator, and that's how I said before. Your mind be so gone that you have to monitor everything. I have to monitor everything I do. Check the kitchen to see if I put some food on. Check the kitchen to see if I got the coffee cup or the coffee makers. I have to keep checking stuff. I'm not mentally well, and I don't like it, but I'm not. I'm trying to get back to me. Sometimes I don't think I am, and I'm afraid. I'm afraid I'm going to have a stroke. I'm afraid I'm having stroke or heart attack because if I stay unhappy this long, I'm scared what's going to happen to my body because I've been unhappy for too long. The Portage is family. Thank you, Rick. If I don't know where to go, that's why I asked you, Daisy. You say Europe, but you live in Europe, but excuse me, I don't know where to go. I don't want to go that'll be safe for me. Because anywhere I go, I get a lot of attention. I just get a lot of attention. And I really believe that happens because I don't like it. I get a lot of attention. And I don't like it. Let me see if the picture, I went to the store today. Let me see if I can show you what I had on today. Going, this is not funny. Let me show you how covered up I be. And it don't work because people still be coming to me. And I don't like it, but it doesn't matter whether I like it or not because University of Alabama basketball player charged with capital murder. Date a boss, just not yours. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to find. Okay, this is me going to the store. This is me going to the store. I'm covered up. I don't want to meet nobody. I'm covered up. Because I don't want to be bothered. Does it work? Nope. Look at this video up here. I did this video.
So I had a guy online. We have a conversation. And I asked him, I said, are you married? He says, no. Do you have a girlfriend? No. Why do you ask me that? You have a girlfriend? No, I don't have a girlfriend, maybe. You have a girlfriend, sir. You're full of shit. Oh. She was like, nosy, bitch. She don't look like the age.
But
You pray for a husband. And guess what I started getting? People's husbands. Membership saying, pray for a single man. They will not have a wife.
anyway, that's my Instagram page. But that's why I was covered up. Always good attention is so draining. Oh my God, Miss Bond, yes. I still wear the mask, but not because of COVID. Oh, Miss Blonde, you better speak it. I know exactly what you mean. Because I've learned I like to wear the mask to hide my face too. I was like, I never thought I would like wear the mask. I love it now. And I noticed a lot of other people love it too, because I'm like, damn, your face is, I thought I was bad. You ever walk outside and everybody's face is covered up? People were taking the masks and putting two together and they only could see their eyes and they got glasses on. I was like, I thought it was just me who wear the mask now. But anyway, I was like, you know what? I guess people just sick of people. And it's sad, but anyway. Oh my God, Miss Daisy, you ain't never lied. I've been on here for 3 hours and 41 minutes. Okay, y'all. Raven's about to go. Thank you all for sitting with me and helping me through my therapy. I love you all. It's 3 hours and 41 minutes. And thank you for rocking with me, even though I'm still a car crash and y'all still sticking it out with me. I guess until I croak. But thank you for making me not feel alone. Even though I'm always alone. Wouldn't it be funny if I died after this video? He's like, Raven said goodbye, Raven died after this. But Thank y'all for coming on with me. And thank y'all for coming in. Love you all. And y'all done talked about food so much. Or should I say I done talked about Miss Gilbert, Miss Blonde. Hey D, what's up? Akima. I'm about to leave, Mama. Miss Daisy, Rick, Gilbert, Zach, MG official. I said Miss Gilbert. Um, Joe, I put in the time out. I know he's like, I know he's. Thank you, Zach, Lee Boy 95, Anna, Tanya, Joe. Even though I put you on timeout, I know you probably still because you was doing too much. You had to put you on a timeout. Next time you come on this channel, be asking me to stand up, Rex. Um, Trying to say everybody's name. Deshawn. Okay, I think that's it. All right, I love you all. Please be safe. Protect your spirit, Miss Milton. The one I did the story for, his mother was on here. So Giovanni Milton. His mother was up here. That's one thing I could say about her. She loves her baby. Something I would never have. That's definitely not gonna happen for me, but it's good to see that. Wow. Did I say the wrong name? This is the story I did. His mother was here. That's him. I did this story. Y'all can go to my page and see the story. I did this story. And y'all remember this little boy. His mother was on here tonight. And she said she'll talk about it later, but she fought for him and she got the father locked up. He was so cute though. He was just a baby. Your own father. I guess I can't talk as my own mother. Look how cute he was. His mother was on here. His mother's in my Facebook. And she's now on she's on my Instagram too. But his mother was here. And when I tell you his mother fought, you was gonna kill her baby and get away with it. Oh no, honey. I have so much love for this woman, it's crazy. She did not allow it. All right, y'all. Thank you. We love you. Love you all. Please be safe and make sure y'all hit your bell for the notification. So I'm about to go fry some chicken. Oh God. I'm about to start cooking. Pray for me out, baby. Don't do something stupid. All right, love you all. Be safe.